everyone, how is it going? Welcome on back to the stream. It is time for us to actually finish up our 1.0 stuff today. We have a good few companion missions to get through. We got through about half of them last time, so we will try and get through the rest today. And if there's any we don't quite get to, we will just wrap them into the end of another stream at some point. But hopefully we'll be able to get through the rest of them today, and then yeah, we'll be moving on to the next patch for the next stream. Let me just get myself up here. There I am, and let's get rid of the timer. Lovely. And let's get ready to rumble. In we go. How's your day going, Evie? Is it Evie or is it Evie? I'm not sure. How do you want me to pronounce the first bit? Is it an E sound or is it an eh sound? But it's going good, thank you. How's it going with you? Right, let's have a look at our texts, shall we? It is the S sound. Nice, nice. Scruffy, hey, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Oh, wait, did I say it the wrong way around? Oh, he's like, okay, I said it the wrong way around. It's like the Pokemon, so Eevee. Gotcha, gotcha. Right, we have a message from Bailu. Leffy, I've made a huge discovery. Please elaborate, oh miracle doctor. So, her voice was like super high-pitched, right? Berry pheasant skewers are vegetarian. I can't really do it high-pitched. I see. Trivia gained. But what does this mean? This means I can finally eat it without remorse. Why'd you say that? I like sweet things, but I can't have sweet meats. So no matter how alluring the honey-colored caramel syrup covering the berry pheasant skewers looked, I didn't dare take a step closer. But the situation's different now. Look at those mouth-watering colors. I can't take it. I'm getting hungry. I'm sneaking out to buy some. Bahahaha. Talk to you soon. Nice. And then we got Clara. Miss Leffy, we're planning to go picnic this week. Want to come with us? Sure. By the way, I want to make a picnic checklist. Miss Leffy, what do you think we need to bring? Mr. Svarog. I will invite Mr. Svarog along. Although I'm pretty sure he'll refuse. But I'll make sure Mr. Svarog joins us. Then we'll take a group photo. Leave the photo taking to me. Thanks, miss. Nice. All right. Okay, so what achievements have we got since I last played? Just the one. Level up character traces 100 times. Nice. Been continuing to build out my main team. Right, what we got here? Is this just going to be some kind of planar Fisher event? Double drops, I assume that is. Interesting, interesting. Not that I can get gold ones yet, so kind of doesn't really matter for me because I won't be getting anything useful out of it anyway. But hey ho. Hey ho. I have got 4 characters level 60 now. Love that. And I have enhanced 4 light cones level 60 now. Love that as well. So the next step is to clear the Forgotten Halls Memory 12, which requires 2 teams. So I don't have that yet, so I won't be able to do this for a while probably. So this is going to stay here for a bit until we can do that. We'll see when I am able to start building that. We're at 44, so it's going to take a while till we get to 50. So I guess I could start building up some kind of second team once I'm all done with these characters. Which honestly, I'm pretty much there because all 4 of this like main team, as it were, is 60/60 on level and light cone. So then it's just traces, and Acheron's traces are currently maxed. Blade's traces are currently maxed, apart from obviously their basics, which you don't need. Lynx's traces are maxed aside from these bits because this is a boss I haven't got to yet, but apparently it's a boss that we're going to be fighting pretty soon, like end of this week. So I'll just wait until we've got that It's not like the one for Blade where it's like, no, this would literally be months, so I need to get someone else to fucking do it for me to get those, because I can't wait months to get these traces. But I can wait till the end of the week to get those. That's fine. And then you are the only one I haven't finished getting leveled yet. So once I've done that, I can probably start making a second team, because I won't have anything else to be doing until I get to Trailblaze 50, I guess. So that is the plan there. So yeah, I think that makes sense. Right, so we have some of these to do. So firstly, Rarely Affectionate. We picked this one up by accident because we were trying to talk to people about one of the things in the hook quest, and it turns out that talking to Clara activated the start of her actual companion quest. So let us travel and begin with that one, shall we?
Sir, how are you? I heard you saw the thief who stole the parts last night. Can you tell us what happened?
Ah! Who's there?
Are you blind, mate?
Oh, Clara, it's you. I thought it was... You scared the living daylights out of me. I did see the thief last night, but who is this person next to you?
Hello. I'm just a passionate trailblazer. The Wildfire has assigned me to solve this case. I'm the brilliant sidekick of this genius detective.
This nickname is a bit embarrassing.
Detective? I see. You're here to help catch the thief, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's great that there are more people here to solve this case. Hold on. I'll explain what happened last night. Just let me gather my thoughts first. Okay, so last night I was on patrol when I bumped into the thief stealing the parts. Then I just...
Why do you sound so terrified? Relax, explain it slowly. Why do you sound so terrified?
Goodness, I was so scared. It was dreadful. I was cold and hungry while on patrol last night, so I decided to return to the dwelling and heat up some leftover canned food for a snack. But when I entered the tent, the thief's silhouette scurried across my vision.
Dun, dun, dun.
I couldn't see the thief's face because the tent was so dark, but I could tell he wasn't a nice guy. Because when he turned to flee, he swung a knife right across my face. In that moment, I really thought I was going to die. I could feel the blades chill on my cheeks and smell its rusty scent. The weapon that fella had was definitely a metal one. That's the only thing I'm certain of.
Okay.
Also, I saw the outline of him in the dark. The fella's head was absolutely square. Yes, you heard me. Square. Can you believe that? Someone with a square head? It was truly terrifying.
A square head? Oh my gosh. Please, I can't carry on. I'm too terrified.
I'm also terrified, but I still have to jot down the important clues. Sir, please take a deep breath. So, the thief was armed with a metal weapon and had a, square head, correct?
I mean, it sounds like the thief was one of those, like, traffic light robots or something.
I'm struggling to make sense of these clues. Do you have any thoughts?
Not really. Is there anything else you noticed? Why are you being so evasive? Are you an accomplice? We've cracked the case. The culprit has a square head.
Oh, you figured it out. But how are we going to track down someone with such an unusual appearance?
Ah, yes, I remember something. While the culprit was hurrying to escape, he knocked something over. He may have left some clues or something.
Wow.
This is a
You sound very
clue.
sure
Let's
of
go
that.
investigate the crime scene
He may
together.
have left some clues or something.
I
Brilliant,
think he
mate.
ran that way. No one has touched the crime scene, so any traces he left behind should still be there. Please, catch the thief for us. Sir, yes, sir.
All right. So we are going to there. Investigate. Some abrupt scratches left on the mountain, which seem to have been done by a metal weapon. The end of the scratches points to a distant place.
Take a look at these marks. These are very suspicious. Could they have been left by the culprit? They point in that direction. Let's go take a look.
Check a look. Beep, 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 beep. Few people would come to this place, but you can see some scratches on the ground snaking their way
And
forwards.
look at these. How unusual. They don't appear to have been left by a human. The tracks stop here. I guess we'll have to look around for other clues. This is where the mechanical waste is disposed of, though. Could it be?
It could. It's a robot. Come out and face me now, thief.
Hey, you're being too loud. If the culprit is nearby, he'll just run away. Let's split up. Wait, what's that noise?
Hello.
Stream 4. Storm's on the horizon.
Guarding a chest, might as well.
Destined for oblivion.
How are
I
your
weep
guys'
from the
weeks
heart.
going so far? You having an alright week with whatever you're doing? Work, school, whatever else?
Still waters of oblivion.
Tempered 1,000 times.
Land forward. Destined for oblivion.
You're cooked
I
now,
weep
buddy.
for the departed. It too shall fall.
Nice. Give me that loot. Give me the loot.
This is what exploring.
It's a tiny robot? Is it searching for something? But I don't remember Mr. Svarog issuing an order like this recently. It looks like it's carrying the vagrant's missing parts. And those tracks and metal scratches we noticed earlier.
The thief doesn't appear to be human. I was correct. Remotely controlling a robot to steal parts. What an ingenious criminal. It does have a square head. I mean, does it? I mean, kinda? I would have said the traffic light robots were more square in the head, but sure.
Yes, this robot model probably doesn't have any kind of metal weapon. This small robot doesn't appear to be a Bellobob creation. It looks like it's been welded together from random scrap metal materials. Huh. It appears to have a small mechanical arm. Ah! It's noticed us!
Hello. Are we gonna fight it or no? We're good.
Human. Injured. No. Hurt. Please don't.
Clara, do you speak robot? Don't hit me. I surrender. Please have mercy.
Don't be scared. Look, it doesn't seem like it wants to hurt us. It appears to be trying to say something. Human, please, don't hurt. Is
You're
it
human?
trying to say, please don't hurt me, humans?
Human. Parts. Rivet. Need. Repair. Need.
Hey, number up. How's it going?
Parts. Need. 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 Hurt. Don't.
It appears to have a malfunction, but I think I can understand it. It seems that it needs these parts, and it's begging
Chilling
us
after work?
not to
Nice,
hurt it.
nice.
I've never seen a robot with this kind of malfunction before. What happened to it?
My patience is limited. We won't hurt this robot, but it must return the parts first. Charge! Prepare to fight!
Run. Escape. Open. Fire. Workshop. Chase.
Oh, we got exams tomorrow, Evie. So
It's
we've been
running
studying.
away.
Hope they go well. Good luck with them.
No, we can't let it escape. It still has the Vagrant's parts. What should we do? We gotta stop it. But please don't be too rough on it. I'll figure out a way to repair it later.
Sure thing.
Hurt. Pain. No. Hurt. Don't. Pain. Suffer. Sorry.
Let's just put it out of its fucking misery.
Sorry.
Did you see the upcoming character teasers for Woowa? Did you see the video that I released yesterday? Because that may answer your question.
Still waters of oblivion.
Sorry. Hurt.
Did I just one-shot that bitch?
Pain. No. Pain. Sorry. Sorry. Pain. Hurt. Sorry. Suffer. Sorry. Sorry. Pain. Sorry. Ouch. Pain. Sorry. Why?
Hey, Rebus. Sorry you won't be here tonight. Watch the VOD later. No worries, dude. Hope you have a good time doing whatever you're doing today.
Sorry.
It seems to have stopped working.
I don't understand what just happened. I see what you did there with the cross-platform
Was
promotion.
it begging for mercy?
Yes.
I'm not sure what happened either. I feel bad about this. I guess we should return this little fella and the parts. I think I can... I'll repair it. And if I can't, I'll ask Mr. Svarog for help. He always knows what to do.
Such a professional. Yeah. I managed to turn, it's like a 2-minute, the thing that they released on the channel is like a 2-minute video, and I managed to turn it into a 17-minute video with all of my yap about the characters, so I did a pretty good job on the old fair use front there.
Initiating assessment of the robot's condition. Please wait, Clara.
While Mr. Svarog is assessing this little fella, let's give it a quick checkup ourselves. This paint job and these custom parts, and the way the parts are attached, it's all quite strange. But one thing is for certain, this little fella is not under remote control. He's operating entirely of his own accord.
Cool.
Its design is, well, unique. I've never seen a robot with a design like this before. It really seems like something that was thrown together rather quickly. Its creator most likely didn't consider whether the system would function properly or not. Is it a failed robot pet creation that has been abandoned? But if it's a pet, then why would it gather parts itself?
What is a robot pet? I think I've heard the term robot pet before. This place has a somewhat lax definition of pets. True.
I've heard that some vagrants in the dwelling keep the little robots they find as pets. Some vagrants also make modifications to their pets, which they call pet upgrades. Pets like that are pretty rare, but some of the folks who have them have formed a small community to share ideas. Some are interested in nurturing robots. Others force them into battle. If my memory serves me right, the parts this little fella stole were originally designed for that kind of pet upgrade.
Battle each other? That's awful. That sounds pretty interesting. I've learned some unusual things.
The vagrants, or to be more accurate, the majority of the people in the underworld regard robots as nothing more than tools. But I disagree. Robots have their own thoughts and feelings. It's great that you understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I just suddenly felt some strong emotions. Let's get back to work on repairing the small robot. This jack's placement is odd. The chip is buried deep inside. If you don't look closely enough, you won't even find it.
Assessment of the robot's condition is complete. The shell damage is estimated to be 98.2%. The assessment concludes that a total recovery is impossible. It is recommended that the robot's external shell be removed and replaced, while keeping the outer circuitry and related transmission devices.
You can always rely on Mr. Svarog to come up with a brilliant idea. So, I guess we'll have to go find a new robot shell to fix it, right?
Yeah. Where can we buy one? Probably not that easy, right? I'll go and strip them from the other robots.
Please don't use violent methods to solve this issue. There are other options. There must be some robot shells lying around the machine graveyard. Everyone calls it a graveyard, but there are actually lots of useful parts buried there. I'm gonna return the parts to the vagrants first. Then I'll check on the little fella. Can I trust you to find a shell in the machine graveyard, big sister?
I'm an expert at scavenging. I can always grab one from another robot if needed.
Please. Please don't say things like that.
Rage baiting
You'll
Clara.
upset me. Then, I'll entrust this task to you, big sister. Look for Toby at the front entrance. His appearance is crude, but he's the robot most familiar with the machine graveyard. Just follow Toby.
Gotcha. Mr. Tobes. The Tobemeister. Let's go have a look-see, shall we? Boo-doo, boo-doo, boom, 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 boom.
Hello, guests of Miss Clara.
Hello.
Please do as you wish. It's my honor to serve you.
Clara described you as primitive.
Allow me to share a fun fact. Toby is not a primitive robot. Miss Clara has assigned me the task of planning your sightseeing route in the machine graveyard. I will guide you down the path.
Okay. Not sure I need guiding necessarily, but there's only like
Would you
one
like to
branching
engage
bit
in
here.
super speed mode? If so, please confirm by spinning counterclockwise 10 times, then clockwise by 270 degrees. We have arrived at our first destination.
Toby is slay.
This
So
model
truth
is
heavy.
known
How's it
as
going?
The Dire Wolf, and was scrapped after it sustained piercing damage during a battle with another robot pet, which caused the chainsaw's fuel tank to burst.
Robot pet battles sound a little frightening. The inside of the armor is a total mess due to being melted by the heat. Unfortunately, it appears to be useless.
We are on our way to the second destination. Please take a seat, buckle up, and hold tight.
Buckling up, strapping in.
Caution! You have exceeded the speed limit.
Brother.
Please obey Bellabog traffic laws. On the road, safety is the top priority.
Hey, Julian. How are you doing?
Stream 4. Lean.
We have arrived at our second destination. This module is called the Beetle, which is the same as mine.
I see that.
This machine was scrapped because it accelerated erratically for 7.1 kilometers after it incorrectly interpreted a command, causing the engine to catch fire and the core module to melt down.
Good stuff.
That is such an odd reason to be scrapped. However, the shell appears to be in good condition, so I'll bring it with me.
Your trip has concluded. Please keep an eye out for vehicles approaching from the back or sides, as well as enemies and automatons.
Mm-hmm.
Your trip has concluded. I appreciate.
Is it common for... It's common. Fucking, I can't read today. It's common for animals to molt, but have you seen robots molt?
You putting your trust in Toby. A 5-star review for this trip has been automatically generated for you. You're welcome.
Automatically generated? AI generation? No! You're playing some Final Fantasy 16. Nice. I fucking love Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16 was fucking peak. And if you'd like to watch me play it, the whole playthrough is on the Living Sun YouTube channel. So good.
Clara, it's time for a break. You shouldn't repair machines when you have negative emotions. It's bad for your physical and mental health.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. I'm fine. Oh, you're back already. How did it go? Did Toby help you find a shell?
Hand it over.
This shell. It doesn't appear to be the same design as this little fella's. But it shouldn't matter. The structures of these small robots are nearly identical. Thank you for bringing this to me. I finished extracting that chip from the small robot. Now, all that's left to do is move all this circuitry into the new shell.
Clara transferred the robot's core module into the new robot shell.
Although its appearance has changed a lot, I think we did a good job. But what I just did, is it any different from those pet upgrades that the Vagrants perform?
Not compatible. Incompatible.
Huh? It's making a strange sound.
Incompatible.
What's going on? Is it malfunctioning?
Incompatible. Incompatible.
Risk level high. Clara, get away now.
Ruh-roh.
Big sister, watch out! It's out of control!
Rip.
Incompatible.
Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Julian. What language do I recommend for FF16? I recommend English because that's the one I played and it was really good. And also, even though it is a obviously Japanese studio making it, they actually wrote this one in English first and then translated it back to Japanese after. It was specifically made for English, like as the primary thing. This one, unlike any prior Final Fantasy game. So yeah, definitely recommend English. Ben Starr is the main character and he is fucking excellent. Love Ben Starr's voice acting. So yeah, that would be my recommendation.
Still waters of oblivion.
Terminate.
Phew. That was close. Fortunately, Mr. Svarog and Big Sister acted fast. Why did the little fella... Was there a compatibility issue?
Troubleshooting. Assessment. The system on the chip and the new hardware are incompatible, causing the robot to behave erratically. The current issue has been resolved. Risk level low. Alert lifted.
It appears to have adjusted to its new shell after the battle. That's great! But I'd like to keep a closer eye on it for a while. compatibility test should take a few days. Hopefully, it'll be all back to normal by then. I'm also curious about where this little fella came from. Could you please come back later, big sister? I need to look into something. I may require your assistance.
See you tomorrow, Clara.
Thank you, big sister. I'll text you when this little fella is fixed. Mr. Svarog, I'd like to give this little fella a name. Any ideas for a good name?
Accessing name database. Search results. Abby, Abigail, Ada, Addison.
I should come back to Clara later.
Okie doke. Really affectionate one complete. We got the Godfather. Wow. The Godfather, huh? If we talk to you again... Oh, we can't talk to you again. Maybe if I teleport away, it will tell me to come back. Wrong button. Let's see if I get a notification. Maybe if I teleport to a different map. I wonder. I wonder then. If it's not doing it for that, how do you actually convince the game to give you the follow-up part? Because that was just part 1. But it's just not giving me the next part. I wonder if you have to come back a different day. Because if that's the case, then I'm screwed. Obviously, won't be able to do that today. I guess in the meantime, we'll see if that appears. But in the meantime, let's go to the next one. Time Express, which is Saval. And she invited us for tea over text. And we said yes. And that is the setup for this. So let's go do that.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Hey, girl.
Where did they get to? Ah! Speak of the devil. I was just wondering when you might show up.
I'm here, baby. I never say no to a free afternoon tea. Didn't realize you were in such a hurry. I'm not ready yet. Have you placed my orders?
Huh? What orders? Oops, forgot to check my messages. Ah, sorry, my bad. But it's not too late. You can order anything you want. There's something I need your help with. I had to make it up to you somehow. Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll have to stand up for the time being.
This something, is it a favor?
Was it that obvious? I'm out of practice.
Saval's is one of your favorites? Nice, nice. I do like Saval quite a bit. No need for the formalities. Let's hear it. You have my attention. As long as the afternoon tea keeps flowing. This is the price you pay for cleaning. You have my attention.
Don't get ahead of yourself. This might be more complicated than you think. How can I put this? If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don Hung came here on that train. The Astral Express, right? I was wondering, is the train accepting new passengers?
Yeah? Why are you asking this? Such matters aren't up to me. You need to pass the boarding exam first.
Boarding exam? Like a test? I can do that. That sounds like the admission system that schools in Belobog use. I'm wondering, though, are there any restrictions against, aliens like me from boarding the train? You see,
I mean,
not much
everyone's
left for
an
me
alien,
here
right? It's like, we're all from different planets.
Workshop. I like practicing the guitar, and performances are fun, but the crowds are pretty small. Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore new worlds up close? Everyone gets tired of living in small places like Belobog after a few years, right?
I understand how you feel. Welcome aboard. Yes? There's no way this is actually a thing,
yes,
right?
Just like that?
But I'll still have to ask the others for the input first.
I understand. I'm counting on you. I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so apologies in advance.
I stream on Twitch and YouTube, Thebby. Not a problem, just leave it to me. Not like you to be so serious. Actions speak louder than words.
Actions? Oh,
Links are in the about
I get
page on
you.
the Twitch
Another
panel
plate
thing.
of delicious snacks coming right up.
There goes Serval. I better send Himiko a text and ask about the request.
I mean, the thing is, Saval can't join
Or I guess
because
I
this
could
is
ask
not
Mr.
main
Yang.
story.
Or Pom Pom.
So they wouldn't allow someone
Who's
to
the
join
best one
in
to
a
ask?
missable, like, optional companion quest. So there's no way it can happen. But I would like it to happen. Let's ask Pom Pom.
Let's send a message to Pom Pom.
Conductor, help! Automatic reply. I haven't boarded the express. Yay! I got you good, passenger Leffy. Okay, I'll stop horsing around. What's up? I have a friend who wants to join. Oh, did you want to bring your friend on board? So tell me, what's this friend like? Please organize your thoughts before answering. Pom Pom has to think long and hard about this case. She's uninhibited. Rockstar, can Pom Pom have a copy of her music? Anyway, Pom Pom thinks there's no problem, but the engine room is off limits. Don't wreck anything. Can she promise that? I don't think she can be controlled. Whatever the case, these things are not allowed. If this rule can be followed, Pom Pom will have no objections. Great, Pom Pom is the best. Nice. No, Thebby, I know you can have visitors, but I'm pretty sure Saval was talking about, like, actually joining, as in, like we have joined, where we are now a permanent member kind of thing. Obviously, anyone can visit the Express, but...
Come around and have a look.
Saval's fanatic fan, hello? Lady Saval, my Lady Saval. Who are you? Ah, I know. You are a loyal servant of Lady Saval. You've come to admire her radiant beauty, right? I'm a Silvermane guard responding to a report. No way, you aren't even in uniform. I've never seen a Silvermane guard who walks around during the day in weird clothes. You must be a fan just like me. Someone like me who enjoys climbing onto the workshop window to see Lady Saval's beautiful face up close all day long without any obstructions. So, you strike me as a bold person. Can I ask you for a favor? Are you going to ask me to take a picture? You're so smart. Just what I'd expect from a fellow fan. In fact, I was just about to ask if you could help take a picture. Yeah, that's what I just said. Is that all right? This goes against public order and common decency. My goodness, you really are a good person. Don't worry, taking a picture of Lady Saval is just another form of preservation. Probably. Please handle this for me. Should I help her? Or maybe go and tell Saval? Yeah, let's tell Saval. Oh, hey.
You
Your
should go
partner's
and
here.
talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal invite, after all.
It's giving stalker, yeah.
Oh, I know. Let me think about it.
Saval, I already asked them.
Huh? You're just in time. Any news yet?
Perfect timing. Please, talk some sense into her.
I knew it.
So am I supposed to be the good cop here? Try to stay out family squabbles. I'm not taking sides. I don't even know what the deal is.
That's just it. There is no deal.
Serval, I understand your reluctance to rejoin the Silvermane Guards. But Lady Bronya values your talent, and she sees how much you could contribute to the rejuvenation of Belobog. So I came to talk to you about it. In any case, you should at least pay her a visit.
Okay, I get it. I'll make a trip to Klipoth Fort and tell Bronya what I really think. Sorry, I need to get this over with. Let me know what they said when I get back.
Same old Serval.
You off, Julian? Have a good rest of your day. Was Bronya caught off guard by her desire to join the Astral Express?
Join the Express? I see. No wonder she seemed so flustered. So, that's what's on her mind. Sorry, my head's still in the argument. It's like this. As you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guard's technology division. Stellarons were her main area of research.
Indeed.
But her expertise went far beyond Stellarons. She was, and still is, well versed in mechanical engineering and other fields. Immediately after her
Be back later if you're still here. I'll
Lady
be here
Bronya
for the
set her
next
sights on Serval's talents.
2 and a bit hours, probably.
The Supreme Guardian wants her to resume her technological research and
See
be
how
a
long these
shining
companion
light for
quests
the
take, I
revitalization
guess.
of Belobog. However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. It'll probably just leave them both feeling dejected.
Maybe she just wants to see the outside world. I couldn't stand an office job either.
I think there's more than one element to it. My intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia's passing.
I thought they became enemies a long time ago. Sounds like you've got a story to tell. Let's hear it.
Never mind. It's just a personal hunch. I've never been good at reading my sister's mind. I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the chance, see if you can persuade her to open up about it. Hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Klapoth Fort and sighing all day either. Belobog is too small a place for a mind as inquisitive as Serval's. Maybe it would be better for her to join you on your journey. I'll admit, I'm a little worried about how she plans on getting all this across to Lady Bronya. Are you busy? Let's go and wait for her in front of Klapoth Fort.
Let's do it. Bum 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 ba-dum. Bum bum ba-da-dum. Ooh, chest. How did I miss this one? Yoink.
Doesn't seem like they've finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match. Let's go in.
Let's go.
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my apologies. I hope you don't take this matter to heart.
No need, Bronya. You're a Supreme Guardian now. Don't let a little thing like this... Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I've put my own personal reasons ahead of Belobog's reconstruction.
I get it, Serval. After all, you and Mother... Sorry, I don't mean to open up old wounds. But there's something I need to ask you. This guitar, I found it after going through Mother's old things. She was never a music lover, so
Yep.
I thought
That's
this
gonna be hers.
might be connected to you.
Cocolia... You...
Surprised she kept it.
Huh?
It's nothing. You're right, it does belong to me. In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia. It was our shared treasure. If you don't mind, Bronya, could I take it back to the workshop?
Of course. I'm sure there's a story behind it. But that's between you and Mother. I won't pry. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval. Do remember to visit home when you get the chance.
I will. Thank you, Bronya.
So,
I assume you heard our conversation just now.
sure did.
I didn't expect her to be so open-minded. And she didn't even try to persuade me to stay. She didn't summon me just to return the guitar, did she?
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known that you'd never set foot in Clopoth Fort voluntarily.
After all these years, I never thought I'd set eyes on this guitar again. Guess we're stuck with each other.
So what's the story behind it? Did Cocolia like rock and roll too?
If she did, I never knew about it.
The story behind this guitar. It'll take a while to tell. When we were in cadet school, Cocolia and I were notoriously disruptive. We were always coming up with the next crazy invention. We called it exploring the infinite possibilities of new technologies. This guitar was one of those inventions. Cocolia came up with a name. The Super Electromagnetic Flux Player, or electric guitar for short.
So she was tech savvy too? Wait, you sure you didn't come up with that name?
Don't believe me? Let me tell you, Cocolia and I shared a similar way of thinking back in the day. It's a bit of a mouthful, but I liked it at the time. It was a rock and roll name. I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bags? Huh? That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
I didn't think many people liked that one. Seems the city might have a few nice memories of me after I'm gone.
You know what?
Well,
I do actually recognize that. That was played in her trailer, I think.
Well, let's head back.
Pretty sure that is the song that played in her trailer. That's cool.
You're here. Come on, let's gossip.
Is this not... Why is it not voiced? Oh, it's just a separate thing. Oh yeah, let's talk about the Maniac fan outside. You must be talking about the one who's outside the window, right? So you knew already? Of course, I'm the most popular rock star in Belobog after all. So basically this fan wanted a picture of me. Did I get that right? Then help me take a picture. Make sure to find a good angle. You're gonna agree to this? Of course, I do my best to make my fans happy. Yeah, but this is like a fucking psycho fan.
Stream forth the gleam of old blade.
You're here. Come on, let's gossip.
Did you get the picture? Let me see. Ha, you're not too bad. I want to get you to take my picture for a magazine cover. Anyway, get that picture to her. If she isn't satisfied, come back. I'm free anytime. Aren't you worried she'll hurt you? Hurt me? Impossible. I cut myself off from my family, but I'm still a prominent public figure in Belobog. No one would dare lay a finger on me. Oh yeah, so true, man. What kind of fucking logic is this? Yeah, no public figure has ever been hurt or killed. Like, what? Relax, I've been aware of that fan for quite a while now. If she had ill intentions, she has more than enough opportunities to act on them. Why would she make you come here and take a photo? Well, go and fulfill her dreams. We'll hand that in next time we're over there.
What am I gonna call this new song? There's no place like home. I never feel completely free out there. Chapard, can you lend your dear sister a hand? Help me pack my bags.
Am I allowed to refuse? This place... just looking around gives me a headache.
Okay, I promise this is the last time. I'm about to go traveling with her. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should help me pack while you still have the chance.
Fine. I'll give you a hand.
You just need to make yourself at home. You've done plenty of work already.
Help Saval pack her things. There's no way this is actually happening, though. They just couldn't do that because it's an optional mission. So, I don't know. She's going to change her mind or something. Saval, what kind of plant is this?
Oh, that? It's a botanical specimen. Little Lynxie sent it during one of her research trips.
Hey, Lynx mentioned.
As for the name, I can't quite recall.
Snowman's palm. And little Lynxie is the youngest sister of the Landau family, by the way.
Ah, yes. Snowman's palm. My memory's the worst.
It's the only plant here that looks like it's still alive.
Hey, watch it. Anyway, this specimen means a lot to me, so I'm bringing it with me. Thanks for the reminder.
You're welcome. What else? Unfinished letter. Saval, what's this on the desk?
Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't even finished reading it. There's nothing personal in it. Have a read if you like.
You're still writing to Mom and Dad?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't get along with Dad.
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving Belobog for a while, you should pay them a visit first.
I'll think about it.
How you feeling, bro?
And I thought I was messy.
Looks like Japard's got his work cut out for him.
What's in the case?
Well, let's see. Ah, yes. Silvermane Guard standard issue portable heater. It's broken though.
It's a family heirloom. It belonged to Rhonda once. You should take care of it.
I wanted to keep it with me. But that's the problem with old things. The less you use them, the easier they break. Besides, no one's paying me to fix it, right? Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a few machine overhaul skills? Want to practice on this old antique?
Here we go again.
Sure, how do I fix it? Little Jeppy? Did she order you around like this too?
Like I said, let bygones be bygones.
The principle behind this machine and the one you fixed when you first came to the workshop is the same. You'll understand when you see it. So, I'll leave this one to you. In return, how about I tell you the backstory behind it?
No problem. Let me have a look. Do I have a choice? Maybe we shouldn't let you join the Astral Express after all.
What? No. Can't you see I'm just short of hands here? Think about it. You helped me fix my machine the first time you came here, and now you're helping me the last time too. That's called having a beginning and an end, right?
Well done for putting up with her for this long.
Do my best. All right, let's fucking figure this one out then, shall we? Okay, so that one cannot be moved, so... Oh, right, this is where the power's coming from. Gotcha. So that has to go there. I guess the only way then is to do that. Yeah, okay.
Wow, great job. Like I said, a reliable
Hey,
apprentice.
Seven Arc. How's it going?
As promised, let me tell you the story behind this little heater. Its original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda Landau. She was one of our great heroes who participated in the defense of Belobog 700 years ago. The records tell that during the decisive battle, she led 2 Silvermane Guard brigades. She engaged the enemy for 4 full days and nights in the fight for the city. I still have the newspaper clippings from that time. I'll show you when I get the chance.
She must have been pretty strong. I think I've seen the clippings before.
700-year-old newspaper clippings? That seems a little unlikely. I'd take that with a grain of salt. Even if they do exist, odds are she lost them.
The clippings aren't the point. What I'm trying to say to you is that we have a lot of talent in the Landau family.
Take responsibility for your choices and the people of Belobog. Every Landau is driven by that ethos.
Okay, one more thing. There it is. The guitar, of course. Saval, can we hear more about this guitar now?
Since you're so curious, I'll give you the whole story.
Please.
This guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by Cocolia a long time ago. I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were either too expensive or too hard to get a hold of. She helped me turn the concept into reality. Quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was her way of doing things. Back then, I thought we'd be friends for life.
If it was a gift, why was it in Madame Cocolia's office?
I don't think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate between each other's possessions. We shared pretty much everything.
Yeah, so
We
you were
lived in the same
definitely like
dormitory,
together,
went to
right?
the same school together every day,
You were definitely
ate together.
a couple.
whiled away the time together, and occasionally talked about music together, though it wasn't something she was overly familiar with. That's how things were until the day we fell out. A lot of our shared possessions never left her office again. I was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar. I thought that would be the day we could bury the hatchet. Now that I think about it, perhaps I was too naive. She'd probably forgotten it even existed. And that's the only Cocolia you guys ever got to know, huh? Always ahead of everyone else, never looking back, even for a second. She put it all out of her mind. Me and every memory to do with me.
She may have been colder than you thought to begin with. You didn't do anything wrong, Saval.
You know, but that's what makes it harder.
Let bygones be bygones, sister.
How did the conversation get so heavy again? No good. Let's talk about something interesting. You know something, Japard? That guitar case in your hand and my guitar? They're both from the same prototype. The super electromagnetic flux player.
I never knew your guitar had a connection to me, too. Quite the story.
That should be everything. You're here! Come on, let's gossip.
What should we do now?
Finally. I think I must have left cadet school with about the same amount.
No easy job. Serval, I want to ask you again. Do you really want to leave Belobog and go with the Trailblazers?
Of course. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't miss it. What's wrong, Japard? Oh, I see. Can't let go of your dear old sister, huh?
Forget it. I don't want to complicate things for you. But before you leave, I have one last request to make. The garrison is heading down to the underworld soon, to survey the situation around Boulder Town. Why don't you come with me?
Huh? You just said you didn't want to complicate things for me, and now you're sending me on a mission. Aha! You just want to spend as much time as possible with me before I go, right?
No, it's not that. I've heard there are a lot of old energy hubs in the underworld, and you're probably the only person in Belobog who knows how to inspect them. Since you're leaving one way or the other, why don't you do the people of the city one last favor before you go?
Even at a time like this, you're still thinking about the people. I don't know what to say. All right, I'll help you out. The first and last time the Landau siblings will work together.
Thanks, sis. If you have the time, could you accompany the garrison? You're Belobog's hero. I'm sure you must be popular in the underworld. The Silvermane Guards
Unpopular
will face
everywhere,
less resistance
baby.
if you come with us.
Of course, remember to send me a message in advance.
Thanks. I'll contact you when the guards have finished their preparations.
I'm tired of packing. Let's leave it here for today. Thanks for your help. Oh, I drank all the tea. Why am I getting sleepy?
Oh. That was the end? Is there a follow-up one?
Now, what am I gonna call this new song?
Have you really made your mind up to leave? Yes, I've been preparing myself. If I back out now, it'll be a huge loss. Can you bear to leave Japard here by himself? Well, would you believe me if I said yes? He is my brother by blood, after all. How can I leave him all alone? But I don't have any other choice. Also, it's not like I'm never coming back. And if I really miss him, I can just pester the heck out of him over the phone, right? There's always a way for me to contact him if I need to, so don't worry. The reason you want to leave isn't so simple, is it? You can see right through me. I'm sorry, I'm not ready to talk to anyone about the reasons behind my decision. Hope you can understand. Okay, I mean, there's got to be a follow-up, because that just didn't conclude. Okay, there we go. We're preparing to set off. Let's meet at the overworld cable car in a bit. So sudden? It's not urgent. I still have to head back to the military lines first. I'm guessing Saval just left home. If you arrive before us, you'll have to wait for a while. See you later. Right. Let's do that then. It is pointing me 41 meters underground. I guess we will... I think it's bugged out. Because when I press V, it doesn't take me anywhere. If I teleport, does it like refresh it? What about if I teleport to a different map? And then I go there. Oh, wait, no, it isn't bugged out. I forgot there's a fucking tram station underground. Oh, right.
Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Meow. What's this? The leather suitcase has a vintage design with layer upon layer of dust piling up on top of it. Typically, seeing such luggage at a transportation station is nothing unusual, so it can be said that this suitcase's lonely presence still falls within the realm of what is considered normal, even though it is still somewhat out of the ordinary. After all, no traveler would ever throw away their prized luggage on the roadside like that, at least not for that long. And if this was somehow the case, then the person who left their stuff behind must be habitually forgetful or unbelievably rich. Moreover, this forgetful or rich traveler apparently left something quite extraordinary inside this suitcase. If you press your ears against it and have a listen, you can hear a sound that goes like this. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. It appears to be some kind of mechanized device, knocking with a sound with each passing second, calm, soothing. But wait, having this thing here is probably problematic. This suspicious suitcase making ticking sounds in a transportation station this busy. Gosh, that's terrible. Stop right there. You know what that means, right? I'm sure you know. I know. Call someone, please. There's a bomb here. Shh. Hold on for a sec. It's not just bombs that could be ticking. What about precious gold watches? You'd better not start a mass panic before a conclusion is reached. Fortunately, your reckless yelling didn't cause anyone to notice us, and unfortunately, we still don't know if it's a bomb or just some kind of timepiece. Either way, we've got to open the suitcase to know what's inside, but that sounds a little dishonest. In other words, to do something that goes against social ethics would cost you a praise of high morals, not to mention the guilt you'd have to endure, the look you'd get from others, the warrant for your arrest by the Silvermane Guards, and so on. Or you could just turn a blind eye, turn around and leave this place, pretending everything you just witnessed has never even happened in the first place. But of course, you will still have to pray that this potential bomb is not going to risk public safety. I have to open it. No problem. So, were you ever blessed with the praise of high morals? Of course. If high morals were a real person, it'd probably be frowning so hard at you right now. But one thing at a time. You will have nothing to worry about when you consume a praise of high morals to open this suitcase. So go ahead. You finally locate the source of that ticking sound in the rather empty suitcase. Turns out to be a precious gold watch. The moniker Wallace is engraved on the watch, along with the line, should this item come into your possession, kindly contact Wallace Cambridge Limestein. Your act of kindness shall be handsomely recompensed. This watch seems destined to be here at this very moment, as its wealthy owner has already made preparations for all the foreseeable fates of this watch, with the possible exception that it might be mistaken for a bomb. Sure. So I offered up 3 mentions in exchange for his watch. Hurt Locker, amazing. Hello, friends.
You're here. Thanks again for agreeing to this.
Sorry to keep you waiting. What about the rest of the garrison?
They're behind us. If negotiations go well, then Dunn will lead them down into the underworld.
Oh, I turned off auto.
He's a very capable sergeant. Upright, plain-spoken, a model Silvermane guard. I assume you remember him. You and Serval subdued him in the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. I think he was out cold for most of the action.
Yep. We kicked the shit out of him. What was that bygones thing you said again?
He wasn't in bad shape when we found him. Thank you for holding back. Don't worry. The hard work is already behind us. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the Chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little delayed on the way over, but that doesn't affect our schedule. Let's set off.
Classic Serval.
Huh? Oh, hold up. I wasn't that late.
You weren't that early
Pro
either.
says objection.
Still, I don't blame you. You hadn't seen Mom and Dad in a long time. I'm glad you managed to speak to them.
We didn't speak all that much. You know how it is. I can only talk to Dad for so long before I start losing it.
I know how it is, all right. Put that to one side for now. We need to get going. Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way.
Can do.
The underworld isn't exactly how I remember it.
Every touch.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
What's up?
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the technology division, and Japard's sister? Pleasure to meet you, Chief.
Likewise, miss. The more the merrier. And it's good to have you here again. It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
In we go. Natasha!
Huh. So she's your sister.
I think
Landau
that
family is
Natasha and
full of
Serval
talented young
should
people, I
kiss.
see.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane Guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems like a sound strategy to me.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made captain at such a young age.
So, you're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation to win back people's support.
Hey, Fungo, how's it going?
Correct?
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
If that's the case, I've got a question for you. Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if Wildfire refused? Would you use force?
She's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she?
Natasha won't back down easily. Starting to worry about your brother. Fight! Fight!
Stop stoking the fire.
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together, but instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal, so the Silvermane Guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking doors open and policing everyone around. As a grassroots organization, Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade in the absence of the guards. I can only imagine how much work you put in to protect the underworld. I can assure you that the guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace. I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
He thought of everything. That's a true captain for you. Little Jeppy has grown up.
I've never really seen this side of him before. The more you learn.
Bro is forever going to be little Jeppy now.
An answer I can accept. Oleg, what do you think?
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's obvious we share the same goal. With the help of Bronya, Serval, and Shepard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a united Belobog.
I agree. Tell Bronya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane Guards on security matters. However, things aren't simple down here. Please also tell her to draw up plans in case the situation demands...
Monsters! Monsters from the Fragmentum! They're swarming toward the town!
Not good. Stay here, Natasha. The patients need you. The soldiers and I will handle this.
Understood.
I'll handle it.
We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's happening.
Please, help my friends!
What happened? Why don't you finish your story first?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you all.
What happened? Take a breather.
The monsters invaded the mine. Please, you have to save my friends. Otherwise, those things would tear them apart.
Don't worry. The Silvermane Guards are trained for these situations. Where do we find them?
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation right away. Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane Guards with the rescue. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambushes and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise we'll do everything we can to save lives. I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to us when you can.
Let's go.
When do we go home, Grant?
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking. A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be rock and roll in front of people like that.
You're always rock and roll, Saval.
You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context.
People walk on different paths. Rock and roll means choosing your own way of living. Mental health is always important. True.
I know. Anyway, don't worry. I'm doing fine. It's just... I see people fighting for their lives, and here I am thinking about how to escape. I feel guilty about that.
Yeah, she's changing her mind.
That Japard's plan all along?
She's
He was
beginning
killed
to change
make
her
me
mind.
Stay?
Surely he couldn't have foreseen a monster invasion.
That's true. Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to give those monsters a shock. You know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with Japard when you're ready.
I'm ready.
That's all you needed to say. Let's go.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover our infantry advance. We have a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind. Remember, get the wounded out as soon as possible, and always secure your flanks before advancing.
Yes, sir.
Bro knows what he's
you're
talking
here.
about.
Get ready. We need to help the infantry lines drive deep into the mine.
Do you have to go there in person?
The battle is reaching a pivotal point. I have to get to the front line. I'll leave the command post to my officers.
Well, alrighty then.
We have clear objectives, and the terrain is relatively easy to read. My officers are well trained. The command system will be in good hands.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. The situation here is totally different from the restricted zone. Japard, let me and her clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval, but please trust my judgment on this. I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many
that's what I was
people as
saying, Fungi.
possible. I have to see to it myself.
There's no stopping you once you've made up your mind. Fine, we'll do it your way.
Let's move out. We need to clear a way for Wildfire and the guards.
Okie dokie. Can we go down the lift? Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
All
hello.
civilians, please go to the bridge immediately. The Silvermane guards have set up a defensive perimeter.
People running
They'll be
away.
There's a monster heading this way. What should we do, Japard?
Fucking kill it, mate.
Bring it down.
Fucking kill
We
it.
need to cover the retreat.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion. On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Easy game.
Made it easy for us, but we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move on.
I guess not move on there, because that is a dead end. Any chests or anything? Nope. How are we getting up there? I don't know. I guess this is not a place we've been before, huh? Oh, wait, no, it is. What am I talking about? Is that... Am I fucking stupid? How do you get there? There's no route there. No. Is it? Oh, it's up here. I just totally didn't see this somehow.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Japard, look. The miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
Are you the Silvermane Guard?
Sure am.
That's right. We're evacuating the miners together with Wildfire. Are there any other civilians up ahead?
The Silvermane Guards and Wildfire are working together now? Oh, civilians. I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now. My brother went after her, but they haven't come back.
Understood. I'll bring them back. The guards and Wildfire have set up defenses on the bridge. You should head over.
Thank you. Please, bring them back to safety.
Oh no! Monsters are coming this way!
Monsters!
Leave the battle to us. You need to fall back.
Okay. Thank you for saving us.
This is where it ends.
Boom! Fuck them monsters.
Tempered 1,000 times. Done.
I weep for the departed.
Shing, shing, shing.
It too shall fall.
Boom!
Still waters of oblivion.
Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Is it me or is it cold here?
Stream forth, gleam of old blades. This is where it ends.
Have him.
Destined for oblivion.
Tempered 1,000 times.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Easy game.
Another blood
Oh, hi.
devil.
No, you fucking don't, mate. You thought? You thought?
They're in danger.
Land forward!
Lands forward!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Cooked them.
You two. It's too dangerous here. Find the Silvermane guards and Wildfire at the bridge. They'll protect you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Zeno, take my hand. Let's get out of here. It's so cold here. I'm scared.
You'll be fine, buddy.
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
Yeah, they're really difficult, man. I'm struggling.
Thank goodness we got here in time. If we'd arrived any later...
That's one brave little girl. You were like that at her age, too.
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the monsters here. Besides, my problem with him wasn't that he was a strict father. I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passageway. Vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct. What a joke.
What a joke.
Father was a soldier. He wasn't supposed to question the orders from his superiors.
Yeah, that
Never
doesn't mean
mind.
you can't.
I know I sound like I'm defending him, and I don't want to make you angry. At least now we've got the chance to right the wrongs.
I'm angry just thinking about it. Looking back, I'm glad I left home early.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights, but you still can't let it go. You need to walk out of his shadow.
True.
not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this planet is a result of having thought things through. Not because you're trying to run away from something.
My choice.
Sorry, I sound like Dad.
You're sounding too convincing, man. Let her come with us.
Don't worry about it.
Let Saval come
I
with
get
us.
what you're trying to say. I do. It's just... I need some time. Let's focus on the business at hand. That miner we met said his brother came this way. We should look around.
Okay. Be careful, though. I sense a drop in temperature. Something's not right.
A drop in temperature? I mean...
something we haven't encountered before.
It's a fucking wintry planet, mate.
Stay on your toes.
Guess we're going to be fighting another ice boy. Monster Hunter Ice Boy. I just need to dip to the loo really quickly, so I will BRB in like fucking 2 minutes. Sorry about that. 1 sec. Okie dokie, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's keep going.
These monsters are tough. I need to find those kids.
Hey, did you just scare off a Fragmentum monster?
Kind of. There was one on its own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? Did you see 2 little kids, a girl and her brother?
They've retreated to the safe zone. They were surrounded by monsters.
What? Quick! I knew I shouldn't have.
Easy. They went back to safety. They'll be okay now. You should head back to the bridge too. The guards and Wildfire have set up a safe zone there.
Thank you, all of you. I'm just glad they're okay. I can finally retreat as well. I heard there's a powerful monster down the road, some kind of leader of the pack. I take caution.
Thanks for the intel. We'll be careful. I think he was right about the monster. You two, no sudden moves. I've seen this type of monster a few times near the restricted zone.
I've killed multiple of them.
Ready? Here we go.
Here we go. Let's
Storms on the horizon.
go in with you, shall we? Oh wait, it doesn't let us.
Wait, don't get too close. Something's not right.
What's not right?
What is it?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed a fierce battle if you see one in the Fragmentum. But this one doesn't seem concerned about us. This could be a trap.
A trap laid by the Fragmentum monster? Are they that smart?
I'm not sure either. I just have a feeling that something's different.
The air... it's so cold.
Stellaron promises Serval.
Did it just... talk?
Steady. Get ready to counter its attack.
Can Japard not hear that?
Japard, Serval, Londo.
Did it just say Japard and Serval?
That noise! Do fragmentum monsters usually sound like this?
It's talking to us. Can you not hear it?
Talking? I just hear white noise.
Interesting.
Wait, you understand it?
It's repeating your names.
Our names? What's happening here?
I heard rumors about this kind of monster. Shadows in the fragmentum that assume human form are echoes of the will of past guardians. If the rumors are true, could it be?
Kalia. You just won't stop haunting me. I try everything to put the past behind me, and yet you always manage to creep up again. Kalia, you witch! You've terminated my research and ruined my life. What else do you want to take away from me?
Calm down, Serval. It's just a fragmentum illusion.
All that time we spent together, was any of it real? It was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least owe me an explanation?
Serval!
Londo, stand down.
Let's just fucking kill this thing, man.
There is no place for you. The promised new world.
Sister, I know you want Madame Cacolia to respond. But this thing in front of us is our enemy. It was born out of the evil gathered in the fragmentum. You won't get answers from it. Fight with us, sister. Let's dispel the shadow of the past once and for all. Of course, if you're not yet able to confront the past, then she and I will fight for you until your heart is ready.
You need some space, I understand.
You too. I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry when things get serious. But I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, seeing as we've come this far, Cacolia, let's settle this bad blood right here, right now.
Do it! Prepare to get cooked.
Tempered 1,000 times.
Still waters of oblivion.
We take hold.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I love how they built that up like it was going to be hard and then it just fell over.
Serval. Serval. Why do you always have to stand in my way?
The temperature is returning to normal. The monsters are retreating. I think it's safe to say that the shadow of Madame Cacolia was the reason for this invasion. The other anomalies we experienced were probably also a direct result. Whatever the case, we've managed to avert a crisis. Are you okay?
That was a hard-won battle, not really. That's it. That barely scratched the itch.
Sounds like something the hero of Belobog would say, all right? It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you. Serval, how are you feeling?
I feel like something heavy has finally been lifted.
Nice.
All that noise before it perished. Did you catch what it said?
It said, why do you always have to stand in my way? Oh, do we lie? I can't lie to her.
You see, you really made no effort to correct your mistakes, Cocolia. Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. From here on out, I'm over that woman.
I can tell you mean it this time. I'm happy for you, Serval. It's not easy to truly put the past behind you. Looks like we accomplished our mission. I need to get back to the guards and Wildfire to wrap things up. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on the wounded.
Sure. Come find us later at the clinic. Let's leave Japar to his business and head back to town.
Okay, and you're going to tell us that you've changed your mind.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like... Well, are you hurt? Let me take a look.
Dr. Natasha, we're back.
I see. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. The clinic has been busy while you were gone. We've treated many people, soldiers and civilians alike. All in all, I owe everyone a big thank you. It would have been much harder if Wildfire had operated alone. Thanks to Captain Japard, we managed to keep our losses to a minimum. I'm sure people will begin to appreciate the Silvermane Guards after this battle.
Serval helped too.
How could I forget about you two? We couldn't have done it without your help.
You're too kind. They deserve the real credit. I doubt I'd have come back in one piece without them.
Sounds like you went through a lot of danger. Are you hurt, Miss Serval? I can have a look if you like.
I'm alright, don't worry. Everything worked out eventually. Let's wait for the rest of them to get back.
Miss Natasha, we've returned.
Is that Japard?
You're questioning your own brother's voice? Japard returned and reported to Natasha what happened on the front line.
Mr. Oleg has a pretty good handle on what's needed in the mine. He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be sent over. He won't be back for a while.
Looks like you guys have the situation under control. Thank you. I'd love to sit down and chat with all of you, but I still have a backlog of patients to see. Oh, there was a girl and her brother who said you saved their lives. You might want to check on them and see how they're doing.
Can do.
Natasha's right. We should make sure those children are all right.
Come on, drink it up and you'll feel better.
But there's smoke coming out of it.
How are you guys feeling?
It's you. You saved us from the monsters in the mine. You guys are Silvermane Guards from the overworld, right? If you hadn't been there, we would have... I'll think of a way to repay you. I'll get a job and...
Saving lives doesn't need repayment. Don't hesitate to let us know if you need anything. Where are your parents?
Mom and Dad went somewhere far away a long time ago. Haven't come back yet.
They'll come back one day, Zeno.
So, you're looking after your brother on your own? That must be hard.
Not really. It's my responsibility as a sister. I'm just worried that with all these monster invasions, maybe one day I won't My brother is too young to survive in the underworld. To think he might have to live on his own.
The misjudgment of the former Supreme Guardian isolated the underworld for more than a decade. With that isolation came tragedy. But under Lady Bronya's leadership, the Silvermane Guards will atone for past mistakes and bring relief to the people. From now on, you don't need to worry about the safety of your family.
Captain Shepard.
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances, let alone if you have a brother to look after. I know it can't have been easy. Zeno, right?
Yes, Mr. Captain.
You're still young, so you need to stay under your sister's wing. But when you grow up, remember to use what you've learned to protect her. Be there when she needs you, and listen to her when she feels vulnerable. She'll do the same for you.
Okay, sir. I'll protect my sister when I grow up.
Thank you, Captain Shepard. Zeno and I will remember your words.
You know, we're pretty good at turning a happy reunion into a tear fest. Let's call it a day and give them some room. If you're not too tired, Shepard, can I talk to you for a moment?
Can I come? We're going to assume that's a yes.
What you said back there, did you really mean it?
Of course I did. And it wasn't some last-minute speech I cobbled together. It's how I always felt. We can't always face problems alone and build walls to keep people out. We need to learn to rely on others. Especially those we care about the most.
I know what you're up to, Jeppy.
Huh? What do you mean?
You made it sound like you were talking to those kids. But you were talking to me. Who's building that wall now?
Well, a Landau just called out a Landau.
Shepard. I changed my mind.
And there it is. Change your mind on what?
Changed plan. I've decided to stay in Belobog.
Serval, I just want you to know that I would have supported your decision, no matter what you chose. I wasn't trying to force you to stay.
I know that, Shepard. Don't worry. I've thought this one through for a change. What you said was the last piece of the puzzle for me. I suddenly realized that my decision to leave was just me trying to run away from my problems. Wasn't a mature decision. I've always found it hard to handle complex relationships. Be it Cocolia or my family. The first thought I have when things don't work out is to run away. Starting from today, that's no longer the case. After all, I'm not doing this on my own, right?
Right.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had any idea about the hardships people were going through in the underworld. It made me feel like maybe I could help a little and make Belobog a better place. I have one last thing that I might need your help with.
Let's hear it. Always glad to help.
I want to see the Stellaron.
Really? Okay.
I want to see the place where Cocolia sacrificed herself.
Say no more. We'll go with you.
Oh, but before that, I need to go back to the workshop and get something. Why don't you head north first and we'll catch up with you? It's all right. I've got Shepard with me. We'll be safe. See you in a bit.
Boop, boop. At least you can visit the Express after the quest. Yeah, that's something.
It's cold here. Is this the Stellaron imprisonment device? They had such advanced technology back in the day. Impressive.
This is where Madame Cacolia died.
She gave something back in death.
Is there anything you want to do here? Did you come to pay tribute?
I think I'm mostly here for myself. Still, I wanted to come here to perform for Cacolia. To say goodbye. I'm glad you guys are here to witness it. Not the nicest spot for a show. And the equipment could be better. Sorry about that.
The stage is yours, sister.
Look at me, Cacolia. Don't you dare look away.
Damn, tell her.
Because I will no longer live in your shadow!
Holy! Cook? Love that for you, girl.
Happy?
Happy. I just wish I could have seen the look on her face. Shame. Well, that's all from me. Thanks for sticking by my side throughout all of this. As for tonight, let's go to old Gerda's place and have a big feast to celebrate.
So, you're getting the tab?
Nice. That was really good. Doom Jury, yeah. And there she is. That was really good. I love that they incorporated that little ending thing. Oh, and Japad as well. Nice. With her shouting at the ghost of Cacolia, essentially. Haven't been down here before. Is there anything chest-wise to grab? Yes, there is.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
What was that? Did I just miss a trotter? I think that was a trotter and I just didn't see it until it was too late. God damn it. Haha. There was another chest with the staircase. Let's have a look. Where did I miss it? Is it back up here? Aha! Nice. Thank you. Wait, that's 3 out of... Oh, right, yeah, warp trotter. Okay, I did just miss a warp trotter. If I just teleport, is that going to reset the area? Having teleported over to here, can I go and get to the trotter? The little trotty boy. Respawn, motherfucker. Fuck, he hasn't respawned. I guess you got to go to a different map.
haven of memories.
And then
Every
back.
touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
There it is.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Boom.
Still waters of oblivion.
Nice. There's another
blood debt
60.
repaid.
Another 60 for the funds. What text have we just got? Group chat with Japard, Saval, and Leffy. Leffy, you there? What's this group? You've probably guessed. We want to ask you for help. With what? Can you please come to the Bellabog Museum's finishing room? We can have a chat there. You can't tell me now? Why so secretive about it? Just say what you have to say over text. It's more fun this way. We'll be waiting for you there. Accepted mission Farther Than the Snow Plains. It's another companion mission. Farther Than the Snow Plains. Let me check the list. Is that one of the ones that's on this patch? No, doesn't look like it. So we'll save that one for another time. Looking at the list, the only Bellabog one we have left is Clara's Part 2. Which has not appeared unless maybe I can just go back there. If I go back there, can we force it to spawn? Because for some reason it just hasn't come up. But it might be that it's time locked until the next day or something. How's the little robot doing? Trying to think of something else. Haven't thought of any bright ideas. Why don't we just give up? Can you do anything for me? No. Yeah, I think this one might be time locked because this one just isn't coming up. So then that's all of the Bellabog ones we can do for now. It is time locked. Okie doke. We'll have to finish that up another time then. So then there's a couple more on the Herta space station. So there's an unexpected ton of events, you already know me, and signs of fragmentum. Do we have any of those actually unlocked? Doop-a-doo. No, none of those are currently unlocked. How do we get those to unlock then? How do we go about getting those specific ones to unlock? If I go into my messages, no, my like actual whole scroll of messages. All right, let's just have a look at these quickly. Complete the mission Only a Child. Solve the crisis at the car station while also avoiding ethical risks. 20 enemies with lightning break. Sure. Got a new recipe, was that? Yeah. Cool. Tutorials. What was the new tutorial? Oh, just that. I mean, I've already done some of them. I just hadn't walked up to actually unlock it. So messages. I had a message from... Where was it? Was it you? From Cienjo with love? No, that's not it. Arlen? That's Punk Lord Mentality, which is a one for next stream. That's a 1.1 companion mission. How do we get these other ones to trigger? Let me see. Let me just look. It's so there's an unexpected turn of events is the first one. How do we get this to spawn? It just says you have to be Trailblaze level 12 and have completed a main mission which we have already completed. And then Asta should message us, but she hasn't. Maybe if I just go and try and speak to Asta? Like, see if we can force it? This was the place, wasn't it?
This haven of memory.
Have I got any...
Hersarium are accepted for payment.
No, I need 500 to get that. Maybe they're occupied. Are they occupied? Is that the issue? If I talk to them, am I going to get sucked into something else?
I thought Member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh!
Yeah, they're already occupied. That's why we weren't getting it. Because Asta was in this cutscene. So whatever this is, we're starting something we don't actually want to be starting, but it's the only way to get it to trigger. There's quite the crowd here today.
Of course! This is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ronmei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ronmei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
I think this is Silverwolf's quest, right? Is Ronmei a great person?
That's like asking, is Herda a great person? The answer is obvious.
Miss Ronmei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life helix system. Ronmei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
Where is Ronmei right now?
I'm not sure, but
I mean, there's been no mention of Silverwolf, so I don't know if it
She
is.
spends most of her time between the
Seems
master
all focused
control
on this
zone and
Ronmei.
the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
New message. Is it from Asta? Nope. Herta surveillance team. Okay, invited. Spill. Looks like we're in for some juicy news. Got the deets? Don't leak this from the chat. Ronmei is coming to the space station. She's already here. You're getting slow with your gossip. You really are something. But we're still preparing for the welcome ceremony. Ronmei doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner even among the geniuses. So all our work was for nothing? Why didn't you give a heads up ahead of time? Herta's also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's the big shot special treatment. Stop working hard. It's 1.5 story, okie doke. Well, we will not progress it any further, obviously. It's just that's the only way to get Asta out of story jail, I guess, so that she can give us the quest. Apparently Miss Ronmei's personality isn't all that great. Word, is there ever a genius who's normal? Screwlum seems pretty chill. Okay, fine, I'll give you that. Right. Yes, that is a gold orange thingy, so that is a main mission thing, so we don't want to do that. Can
Miss
we please...
Ronmei is the very...
Okay, I think I need to teleport away to get them out of, like, being locked into... Okay, it doesn't need to be a whole different zone, does it? I can just go, like, here or something. Wait, have I just fucking teleported into something else? There's a bunch of people here? No, I don't want to... I just want to do the Asta quest.
Haven of memories. Every touch.
Okay, well, she's on her own now, but she's supposed to text me.
Think of the space station as your home.
I'm here for the Foxy and Beauty chat? What's that? Let me finish before you say anything, otherwise you might misunderstand. A while ago, romantic poems gained popularity in the space station. Many staff members were affected by the romantic mood, and so many of them have started using the opportunity to get to know their other half. I'm not an old-fashioned, stubborn person. Our staff members work here, live here, so of course I would support their romantic pursuits and lifestyle. There's a researcher here named Wen Furui. Everyone thought he only has academic research on his mind and does not care about relationships. Recently, however, he suddenly requested to be dispatched to conduct research off-station, specifically to investigate the cultural phenomenon in Xianzhou. What's the problem with that? He's a physics researcher. What is he trying to do with a cultural study? This is too big a jump. His uncharacteristic behavior worries me, so I probed into it a little. Recently, he has been obsessed with the Foxy and Beauty Chat, a private romance counseling service on the Xianzhou Luofu. That's right, his real reason to request for a transfer is not because of an academic shift, but a desire to meet with the Xianzhou Foxy and Beauty he was in contact with. This Foxy and Beauty Chat is definitely questionable at best. Isn't it? Most people with common sense would immediately see how shady it is just from the name, but researcher Wen is not one of them. I've had a few conversations with him. Every time I mention the Foxy and Beauty, his grin grows uncontrollably, but when I try to inquire further, he always dodged the questions and evaded the topic. I think it must be because of my position as the acting lead researcher that he felt reticent to talk about his love life. I heard that these chat services operate on an invite-only membership basis. Maybe you can have a chat with him, and even better if you could get an invite. I want to ask you to investigate this Foxy and Beauty chat. Find out what is behind this service. You're asking me to actively be the target of a scam. Scammers just want money at the end of the day, don't they? My allowance should be able to cover for both you and Wen Furui. Furui? I will reimburse your losses. For me, the most important thing is to protect the staff members' works and lives. This is something money can't buy. So I shall await your good news. Okay, that is a side mission. However, she's still not giving me only Fox. She's still not giving me her companion mission. Fuck. Oh, wait, Clara? Wait, who of you guys said I have to wait until tomorrow for the next Clara quest to appear? It's just appeared right now. Drop by to see us. I'll be right there. Nice. Really affectionate 2. Howdy.
You, Pascal, very like Clara.
Good boy, Pascal.
Based on the information gathered, it is recommended that Pascal's data be formatted and integrated into the base network so that he doesn't threaten the property or safety of the camp's residents.
I know this is the most sensible option, but Pascal...
How are the repairs going?
Welcome, outsider. Thanks to Clara's hard work, the repairs were completed successfully.
Yes, the little fella is alive and well again. It's just that some parts aren't completely back to normal yet.
Pascal, is that his name?
Yes. Mr. Sparg and I spent a long time coming up with a suitable name.
Ew, Pascal. Good. I am called Name.
Oh, look. Pascal is greeting you. It's just, his speech is still a little confusing.
The examination conducted earlier revealed that the information stored in this robot's core module is incompatible with the new hardware. Furthermore, many defective networks were detected in the core module. A significant amount of muddled information with unknown content was discovered during a deep scan.
Simply put, Pascal's brain is filled with junk information of unknown origin. This junk, along with hardware that's incompatible with his core, caused him to lose his ability to communicate. Fortunately, apart from the language module, Pascal is still functioning properly.
However, the robot still has a 44.7% chance of malfunctioning. It's recommended that Pascal's data be formatted and integrated into the base network.
Mr. Svarog, I understand, but I think Pascal is different.
Is he
He
though?
possesses a quality that other small robots don't have. In some ways, I believe he's similar to Mr. Svarog. I can't overlook this unique quality. Mr. Svarog, could you give me a little more time? I want to investigate this further. If we don't find anything, you can integrate Pascal into the network.
Understood, Clara. I respect your wish. In the meantime, I'll make sure that this robot doesn't endanger other people or property.
So, what should we do now? We should just format the robot and call it a day.
Timbering. No, don't. Return. Back. Hurts.
Rage bait.
I know
Successful.
this is asking a lot, but it's very important to me. Please, help me one more time.
I was just kidding. Let's go.
Phew. As long as you're not really annoyed with me. Let's begin by doing exactly what we did before. Find a new shell, put Pascal's core in it, and see if the hardware is compatible.
According to the analysis, Pascal's original hardware was a direwolf or grizzly model. If we can put its core into the appropriate shell, there's an 87.3% chance that its language module will return to normal.
There are all kinds of abandoned robots in the machine graveyard. Let's go take a look.
Part 2. Right, Road to Revival. Do I have that? Road to Revival. Ah, yes, I do. Okay, so we will check that out if that is the current blocker for those other missions. Hey, Julie, how's it going? Actually, can I just teleport down there? That's probably quicker than taking the lift, probably.
It's the same old place. Everywhere you look, there are... Hey, big sister! This is an automaton direwolf, but it appears to have been modified. It's most likely another abandoned robot pet. Although it doesn't seem to be functioning, you should still be cautious when approaching it.
You're at the gym for 4 hours, Julie? That's a crazy amount of time to be at the gym. We have done just a bunch more of the companion quests. This is the final Bellabog one for 1.0.
Oh no! It's still active! Watch out!
Shing! Not your smartest decision. I feel like I would be dead if I did 4 hours at the gym.
This big fella is completely out of control. Let's... Here it is. This is the core. I'll pack it up and take it with us. Then all that's left is to drag the shelf back.
How are we gonna do that? Leave it to me. You should take a break.
It's okay. I'm strong too. I'll tuck the core a little tighter so it doesn't fall
I feel
out.
like you're not. You're taking its core too?
Judging from how active the robot was, its core isn't just scrap metal. It should be repairable. I can't let any robot go to waste if it can be repaired. So, I'm going to try to fix them all.
So should we fix Pascal or this one first?
Let's start with Pascal. We found him first after all. Also, like Mr. Svarog warned, if he's not supervised, he might cause trouble. You know, I have a large safe full of core modules that I've gathered around the underworld. Every day, I try to figure out how to repair some of them and return the robots to normal. Except, there are a lot more than Mr. Svarog and I can handle on our own. But I'm sure I can fix them all one day. We can't relax yet. We must work harder.
I can get Saval to help us. She's an expert mechanic.
Really? I can't wait. I was talking so much that I totally lost track of time. Let's head back. Otherwise, Mr. Svarog and Pascal will get worried.
Got the robot shell, very nice. Hand it on over.
Mr. Svarog, we're back.
Welcome back. Return. Clara. Rivet. Failure.
Welcome back, Clara. I've completed my further analysis of this robot.
What have you discovered? Pascal didn't cause any trouble, did he?
Although no abnormal behavior was detected during the analysis, the muddled information in the robot's core module is still rapidly increasing. The risk of abnormal behavior is expected to rise to 76.1% in 3 hours.
Lost. Pascal. Protect. Good. Hurt? No.
It appears we don't have much time left. Mr. Svarog, have you discovered anything else?
Conclusion. It is impossible to determine the time of manufacture, purpose, and ownership of this robot. During my analysis, I extracted the robot's serial number and searched for it in the Underworld's automaton database. According to my search, there are 32 automatons with the same serial number as this one. Even after eliminating the scrapped ones, 3 automatons still match the keyword description.
Failure. 3. Back. Rivet 1. Failure.
Is it possible to narrow down the search results further? Is Pascal trying to say something? Who's behind this
I'm
plot?
not sure, but if we can narrow it down to the 3 automatons, then maybe there's still a chance.
Tempering. Back to Rivet. Fire.
Pascal is becoming increasingly unstable. We should change his shell.
Boop.
Pascal, I'm going to change your shell. Don't worry, it won't hurt.
Clara transferred Pascal's core module into the new robot shell.
Back.
You're a big boy now.
Back to Rivet. Return. Waiting. Continue. Repair. Waiting. Failure. Waiting.
Still not functioning properly? What's wrong, Pascal?
Watch out, Clara.
Failure.
Pascal? No, he's running away.
Clara.
Pascal, did he run off towards Rivet Town? Let's follow him.
No, Clara. Just leave it to me. I'll order the robots to pursue this one.
No, Mr. Svarog.
You want to give Pascal a hug?
Please leave Pascal to me. It was my decision to keep him in the first place, so I must take full responsibility. I'm certain Pascal won't do anything to harm anyone. But if something goes wrong... Please let me handle this myself. Please, Mr. Svarog.
Can you endure the thought of erasing his data yourself?
I can't shirk my responsibilities. I'll do it. I'm certain Pascal would never do anything to harm anyone.
Clara, please tell me how you came to this conclusion.
Pascal possesses a quality that other small robots lack. It's kind of similar to the emotions we humans have. I've only ever seen this quality in Mr. Svarog. I feel a warmth from these emotions. I feel drawn to this quality and try to respond back in my own way. But I'm also aware that not all emotions in this world are positive. If there are too many negative emotions that go unchecked, then someone needs to step in and stop them. The only things that can stop such negative emotions are rationality and responsibility. This is a valuable lesson I've learned from Mr. Svarog. Mr. Svarog, I want to help Pascal overcome those negative emotions. I want to take on this responsibility. That way, I won't have to hide behind Mr. Svarog anymore.
I'm afraid you will always be hiding behind Mr. Svarog in battle.
I support your decision. I won't intervene unless the situation risks spinning out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Svarog. So, let's go.
Huh. Why did she say big sister in the subtitles, but she didn't say big sister in the actual audio? Right, where are we going? We're going here.
Look, Pascal's a... Pascal, who did this to you?
I don't know, maybe the massive fucking robot right next to us.
Hurt. Pain. Hurt. Pain. Hurt. Hurt. Pain.
Clara, get away. This is a fragmentum creature. It's extremely dangerous.
A fragmentum creature? What are you talking about?
This is clearly a robot. Did Svarog send you? Spit it out.
I am on a standard patrol mission. I have not received any other orders from the network hub.
It's telling the truth. Mr. Svarog made a promise to me, and he never betrays his promises. Could it have malfunctioned? It appears to be normal.
Please step back. I shall eliminate this fragmentum creature.
Oh no, you don't.
It's going to attack Pascal. We have to stop it.
Die, other robot.
Hostility detected. Commence elimination protocols.
Oh no! It seems to think we're its enemies as well.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Shing, shing, shing.
It too shall fall.
Boom.
Tempered 1,000 times.
Bitch.
Phew. Luckily, the patrol robot and Pascal's cores are still intact. The big fella's shell is only slightly dented. Thank you for your help.
You're
The
welcome.
only thing that puzzles me is why the big fella mistook Pascal for a fragmentum creature. I can't figure it out. Well, let's not worry about that now. Anyway, I'll take this core back and examine it. Now, let's insert Pascal's core into the big fella's shell.
Transfer the module again. Now bro is even bigger.
Language module. Connect. Connecting. Connection. Complete. Testing. Verifying. All modules working. Connected. Welcome back, everyone. Finally. Pascal has been waiting.
Pascal, you're back to normal.
Nice. Happy ending. We should work out our rewards. What's next?
We still need to ask Pascal why he
Hey,
was stealing
Julian.
parts in the first place. Pascal, could you please, explain why you were stealing parts?
Collecting parts, returning to workshop.
Workshop? Oh, do you mean the tempering workshop in Rivet Town?
Been waiting. Repair. Follow, please. Pascal!
Ah, Pascal ran off. He went in that direction. I think he wants us to follow him.
Then follow him we shall. Clara's so sweet, yeah.
I think this place used to be a restaurant. One time, I found a bunch of canned food here. The vagrants in the camp were so happy. However, I've always wondered, the light here, why is it still on? This place has clearly been abandoned for a long time. Also, there's dust all over the place, but none of the equipment appears to be deteriorating.
I've been wondering about that too. Is it possible that someone lives here?
I don't think so. No one should be living here. I never saw anyone when I came here to hunt for supplies. Anyway, someone must be looking after this place. But who? And why?
Stream forth. Gleam bold blades.
Denied.
Clara, welcome back. Rivet Town. Look, isn't it shiny? Job, Pascal. Done. Nice.
Huh? Could it be Pascal has been repairing this abandoned town?
Pascal, repair. Indeed. Waiting. Been everyone.
Is this why you've been stealing the parts?
Parts. Pascal, collect. Non-stop. Rivet Town, repair. Non-stop.
It seems that Pascal was stealing parts because he wants to repair the town.
Have you been waiting for us?
Waiting. Everyone. Pascal, non-stop. Leave, everyone. Come back one day.
Has Pascal been waiting for Rivet Town's evacuated residents to return?
Have you been repairing the town?
Repair. Been every day. Pascal, use, can, everyone return.
Pascal has been looking after the town so that everyone can go back to their previous lives when they return.
So why did you bring us here?
Workshop. Tempering. Here. Base. Pascal. Secret. Parts. Store. Enemies not here. Place safe. Scared. No need, everybody.
Ah, this appears to be the secret base where Pascal keeps the parts. Although we now know why he took them, there are still many unanswered questions. For example,
why does he want to repair the town? Why is Pascal being treated as a fragmentum creature? How should we punish this parts thief? I mean, this is the funny one. Let's choose the funny one.
Right. Pascal is doing this out of goodwill, but
we should kill Pascal.
Stealing is always wrong, and Pascal needs to learn that. Let's take a look around again. I'm still not finished here.
Rivet Town. Live, Clara. Tour. Feel free, please.
Investigate the tempering workshop. Book pages and letters all carefully cut and put aside, whose content varies from tales for children to outdated political news.
These pages are so neatly cut out. Oh, and they smell like geomarrow fuel. Is there someone here in Rivet Town doing this? Or could Pascal have collected the pages and put them together?
A well-maintained CRT display device. Though covered by some dust, it still functions.
This must be the result of Pascal's meticulous repairs. But the little fella doesn't really need the monitor, does he? Hey, those look like handprints on the side of the cabinet. Human handprints. Could this monitor have been recently used by someone?
Mayhaps, mayhaps. What's this? Anything interesting? It's just an advertisement for the store. Don't think that's particularly needed to read.
Huh? What's this? A diary? Wow, such neat handwriting. No, wait a minute. I think this was printed onto the cover. Could it be Pascal's?
Part 1. The page displays a neatly printed typeface, not handwritten, and appears to have been bound in later. Okay, wait, these are not. This is just like random fucking... Sure, okay, I don't think we need to read that out loud. You can see the sort of thing it is. It's not actually anything interesting to read. And then it turns into more of a sentence structure a bit. Mission complete and all that. Call me fragmentum creature, not machine. Why? And then it's like even more coherent. What am I? Don't understand. Oh, and then it gets incoherent again at the bottom.
Pascal.
What should we do now?
I don't know. Let me think. How about we go over Pascal's whole story again, from the start?
Sure. Try to sort out the whole story. His backup power was activated after the incident in Rivet Town, and it woke up to discover that Rivet Town had been abandoned. He decided to collect parts, repair the town, and wait for everyone to return. Around that time, Pascal became sentient. You recapitulate your thoughts to Clara.
That is correct. So, Pascal used to be a robot guardian of Rivet Town. Pascal's backup power was activated for some reason shortly after the residents were evacuated. It woke up to discover that the whole place had been abandoned, so it decided to collect parts, repair the town, and wait for everyone to return. However, for some reason, Pascal keeps getting attacked by his fellow robots because the automatons think he's a fragmentum creature.
Maybe Pascal has gained sentience? Could it be possessed by a fragmentum creature?
I'm not sure, but I suspect Pascal's tormented sense of self stems from him being constantly attacked by his fellow robots. The module used to detect emotions was frequently damaged, eventually turning him into a small robot that did nothing but collect parts.
That's probably what happened. Why is Pascal being treated as a fragmentum creature?
I don't know. I can't find the answer in Pascal's diary. Pascal, why do your peers keep rejecting you?
Big sister, Clara, sure, enjoyable, is it? Pascal, collect parts, ready, continue. Or, wait, instruction, next.
Pascal's consciousness does not appear to have returned to the level shown in the diary.
Big sister, Clara, Rivet Town resident. Pascal, protect everybody.
I see. Thank you so much, Pascal. You can stop gathering parts for the time being. Just stay here and wait for us to return and give you your next orders, alright?
Pascal, affirmative. Be good. Wait.
Let's go back to Mr. Svarog and talk about what to do next.
Sounds good. Boop. Boop, boop. Oh, Monsieur Svarogissimo. Bom, bom.
So, that's what happened, Mr. Svarog. But there's one thing I don't understand. Why is Pascal being treated as a fragmentum creature?
This robot has been repairing itself using fragmentum-contaminated components for an extended period of time. Therefore, automatons connected to the base network
Makes sense.
recognize it as a fragmentum creature. This is a minor issue that can be resolved by replacing components. Do not worry.
I see. Has Mr. Svarog ever witnessed a similar incident anywhere in the network?
No. Network-connected automatons regularly clear out muddled information in their core modules. The likelihood of a robot gaining sentience beyond control is approximately 0.12%. For those that aren't connected to the network, the chance climbs to 3.23%. Please keep in mind that these probabilities are only estimates. Over the past 700 years, this has never happened in the underworld.
So you don't know what to do either. But the robots here appear to be quite intelligent. I can't believe such an improbable event has actually happened.
Improbable events that are easily disregarded frequently result in catastrophes. Given that automatons can still develop emotion modules using their own processing power, I have a backup plan in place.
Mr. Svarog always takes all factors into account and handles problems logically. I can't do that myself yet. So, what should we do with Pascal?
It is recommended that Pascal's data be formatted and integrated into the base network. I will maintain the robot's core module and prepare its hardware once it has been integrated into the base network. There is a greater than 97.2% chance that this robot will return to normal after the bad sectors and muddled information are removed. However...
What about Pascal's emotional intelligence? I know there has to be a catch.
But once the formatting is complete, Pascal's emotional intelligence will vanish.
Correct.
Is there no other option?
This option minimizes both internal and external losses. Although Clara's account indicates that the robot is relatively stable, the assessment based on the computations shows that both the risk of Pascal crashing and the amount of muddled information are increasing when it approaches 100%.
I understand. But I don't think I'm ready to give up on Pascal just yet. We've helped Pascal find compatible hardware. If we can eliminate the muddled information without damaging the sectors linked to his emotional intelligence...
You know the chances of that are incredibly low, Clara.
Hey, Aira, did they have any new update? I'm not sure what you're talking about, sorry. Is they Star Rail? If you're asking if Star Rail's had a new update, I mean, it updated a couple of weeks ago, I think. But I've just started, so I am not playing any new update. I'm way back at the beginning. How do you generally get rid of muddled information?
There's only one way to completely remove muddled information: overwriting. When the muddled information is removed, the base network will create a comprehensive backup and overwrite the data stored in the corresponding sector.
Maybe there's another way. We can install a lock in Pascal's core. Clear the redundant data and locate the core sectors that are still intact. Then we can install a new suite of operational programs. This suite of programs can regulate Pascal's behavior and prevent him from hurting people. With this method, we might be able to retain as much of Pascal's emotional intelligence as possible while keeping him out of trouble. If we can keep Pascal's emotional intelligence, I might be able to teach him to treat people with kindness. What do you think, Mr. Svarog?
Do it.
This procedure is theoretically viable, but there are risks. It will not eliminate the muddled information. Additionally, the newly installed programs may be later contaminated by it. In other words, because we cannot monitor the robot outside of the network, This approach can only guarantee Pascal's stability for a brief period of time. The probability of the robot crashing again is around...
And if that happens, I'll do it again. And if it happens again, I'll go through the exact same steps. I'll guide him and fix him. No matter how many times it happens, I'll be there to help Pascal.
But he will forget about you, Clara. He will repeatedly forget you, as well as all the emotions and memories he has previously accumulated.
You can't hear me,
His
everyone?
limited storage capacity.
Everyone else can hear me.
Will become completely
I've been
overwritten by
interacting with YouTube chat and stuff, so
in an everlasting cycle.
if you can't hear me, then that would be on your end. But you wouldn't be able to hear me say that, so...
you can possibly imagine. Are you sure this is the path you want to take? There, Clara. There's no need to rush to a conclusion. The variable in Belobog's fate is still here. Perhaps she can suggest the best solution.
Okay. I trust your judgment.
We trust your decision.
You were muted? Yeah, that makes sense.
Both have provided their solutions. Svarog thinks that formatting Pascal's data and integrating him into the base's network is necessary. But doing so will deprive Pascal of his special emotional intelligence. Although it may sound cruel, this approach best prevents Pascal from posing a threat. Clara thinks she can use programming to control Pascal's behavior and prevent him from causing harm while keeping his emotional intelligence intact. However, this doesn't address the root of the issue, and it also requires Clara to devote much time and effort to Pascal. Although Clara will use Pascal's emotional intelligence to help guide him in the right direction, Pascal could still
Moral
go out of control
dilemma,
in the
indeed.
future. In addition, Pascal has a history of stealing, even though he never caused any harm to anyone. This is also a major concern. What is most important here? I need to think carefully and choose one solution, and then persuade the other person.
Convince Clara or Svarog to take up the other's plan and decide on Pascal's fate. So I should talk to Svarog because I want to go with Clara's plan.
Clara proposed that you should choose Outsider. I respect her wish. Have you made a decision about how to handle Pascal?
You were asking, did they have any new updates? If you're talking about Star Rail, they had an update a couple of weeks ago, but I'm at the start of the game, so I'm not playing the update. But it updates every 6 weeks, so there's always an update that's either just happened or will be happening soon. Could you give Clara's idea some thought?
I had anticipated this possibility. Tell me what you think.
Pascal's emotional intelligence is important for research purposes. Pascal is similar to you, no? It has no malice and will not hurt anyone. It's similar to you.
I understand. You believe that Pascal's emotional intelligence, derived from his own computational power, is no different from mine. I am currently still unable to conduct a thorough analysis of human empathy. However, I recognize the importance of respecting such emotions. Clara believes in you as a variable. Either way, your input will be taken into account. I'll keep gathering information and calculating new possibilities. Do you have any other insights, Outsider?
Clara's determination cannot be underestimated. Emotions are priceless. You said you'd try to make Clara's wish come true. Emotions are priceless.
I understand. You and Clara both agree on this point. Protecting a consciousness created by artificial intelligence. I shall give this more consideration. To ensure that Clara grows up well, I've always avoided overburdening her. But if Clara insists on taking on such responsibilities...
They level up the graphics game in the future? Nice.
There's no need to discuss this any further. If you insist on using Clara's solution, The Svarog base network will completely support you.
Svarog is a good robot dad,
My
yeah.
choice will have a direct impact on the outcome. I should mull it over.
We'll go with Clara's idea.
Pascal, we're back.
Pascal, good. Waiting. Waiting. Further instructions.
Now, please be a good boy.
Clara,
and
I
don't
ate
move.
your cookies. I hope you don't mind.
Pascal,
Wow, Julian.
You've got Mr. Svarog to
How
help
dare
treat
you.
your illness. He'll help you recover.
Illness? What is illness? But Pascal not move, recover, health.
Mr. Svarog, let's get started.
Understood. The protective programs are ready for installation.
Do it. Have I
hope
tried
made
Resident
the
Evil
right
Requiem? No, I
decision.
haven't played any Resident Evil game.
Is it done?
The programs were successfully installed. The robot will require offline maintenance and will be unable to communicate for some time. We can return to it later.
I see. In that case, let's go back to the base.
I think it's over. I'll check in with Clara later to see what's up.
Nice, okay. There must be a follow-up text or something we'll get from that then. Clara and the sun. Wait, I'm the sun. I'm the living sun. Clara and the sun. Nice. Okay, let's see if we teleport to the Express. Are we going to get a text? Yes, we are. Big sister, are you free? I want to talk about Pascal. What do you want to talk about? Actually, I've thought a lot about it. I just don't understand. What is Pascal? Other robots think Pascal is a Fragmentum creation. Mr. Svarog thinks Pascal is a normal robot. Pascal doesn't even know what it is itself. I think Pascal could even be a human. Big sister, what do you think? I mean, is she gonna like flip her lid if I say it's human? Sure, it's a human. You think so, big sister? I think so too, but Fragmentum creature, robot, human? What is the difference between these? Some Fragmentum creatures can speak and behave like humans. While Mr. Svarog looks like a robot, he can also speak, think, and even express emotions like us. So how do we tell what is us and what is them? Through empathy. Only humans have the ability to identify and empathize with other types of creatures. So that's how it is. So maybe Pascal and Mr. Svarog? Maybe they're all living, breathing humans too. I don't feel so lost anymore. Thank you, big sister. You're welcome. Nice. Yeah, I'm not much of a horror person. I know Resident Evil isn't like super high on the horror scale, but they are horror games, even though they're like lower scare horror games. But yeah, I'm not much of a horror person, really.
Oh, wow. The train carriages are so cool. Can we put a little stage there?
I'm not a voice actor, no. Yeah, no problem.
I'm only kidding. But if you like, I could give you all a small private show anytime.
Saval wants to give me a private show. Hey.
Perfect for VIP guests.
Looking forward to rocking out in space.
Thanks for inviting me. I've got my hands full right now, but I'm looking forward to the Express tour.
10 Jades, whoop whoop. Anyone else here? Doesn't look like it. Right, so yeah, all caught up on the Belobog companion missions. There are a few Herta space station companion missions, none of which have unlocked, and people in chat were saying earlier it is because of this mission. Apparently this mission needs to be completed before any of the Herta space station companion missions can be unlocked. We probably won't have time to do any of them today, but we will do this unlock quest and see if that actually makes them spawn.
This haven of memories.
Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Hello, Peppy. This is Asta's pet dog. It's often set to auto walk mode, which no longer freaks the researchers out. A cute and lively puppy. You can tell by its wagging tail that it likes you. The puppy looks at you with a certain anticipation in its eyes. Let me tease you. Peppy looks in good spirits. This is a good opportunity to build a closer relationship. Scratch its belly. It seems like it doesn't want to expose its belly in public. Never thought I'd find a dog that puts up a facade. Oh, no, I didn't mean to say the same thing again. Touch its paws. You place its soft little paws in the palms of your hand. Its warm paw pads are really squishy. Pat its head. Rubbing its fluffy pate with your palms, you can feel the sensation of its tail wagging quickly now. Nice. Anyway, Arlen. How's it going? Arlen, head of security, reporting to... Oh, it's you, Leffy. Sorry, I didn't recognize you at first. I was just thinking about ways to improve the security department's emergency response training. After all, this is also an important part of Project Revival. If the Legion dares to attack us again, I don't want to make things easier for them. Project Revival? Well, Project Revival is a set of post-disaster operational protocols that Lady Asta and the heads of the 5 departments collaboratively developed, using data gathered about the damage sustained by the space station. It also involves many other confidential initiatives, such as the Curio Collection Squad, security zoning, and the Interastral Peace Corporation's damage assessment. Curio Collection what? Curio Collection Squad, security zoning, and the damage assessment of Interastral Peace Corporation are all part of Project Revival. But the implementation of Project Revival is not easy, and Lady Asta believes that the number of personnel needed exceeds our previous estimates. Sorry if it seems to come out of nowhere, but Leffy, would you like to help? You protected me in the past when we battled those Legion monsters. You're truly a trustworthy comrade. That's why I immediately thought of seeking your help. How come you never have anything good for me? Huh? Isn't this a good thing? It's nothing too difficult, really. The department staff are busy with Project Revival. Can you please go to every zone in the space station to see if they need assistance? By the way, here's your commission fee. A total of 648. I'm not sure how much I should offer you since my living expenses are all already covered by the space station. I have no idea how much money is worth. 648 is a huge sum of money. Hopefully, with your help in Project Revival, Lady Asta will finally get a good night's sleep. Okie dokie. Yeah, just started Honkai. Can someone please help me? It's urgent. I need a reply ASAP. What happened? The security department is about to be in position. Darn, did you hit the send all button? Abraham, he's terrified by every little thing out there. The squad has helped him so many times before. He's probably making a big deal out of nothing again. Alas, everyone just ignore him. In the reception hall where I was working on Project Revival, I ran across this insurmountable obstacle. I'm sure Alfred would have come to my rescue if he was still around. When did I get so many friends? A technical issue such as your friend list is no problem for my researchers. So sorry if my research has inconvenienced you in any way. I've already taken it on myself to block the rest of your admirers who are still queuing to add you to their friend list. As for all those requests already received, it's up to you to decide what to do with them. Sup, Abraham? Please rest assured that this zone is now completely under the control of the Curio Collection Squad. I remember you. You're that guy who's morbidly scared of death. Remember me? I also remember you. But now, I'm not afraid of death anymore. The friends who had once stood by my side day and night have already taken the lead in entering the eternal night, and yet I'm still here, not knowing when my life will end. Life is but a path to death, but not today. Clara also got a free hairdryer because Mr. Robot can turn his hand into a hairdryer. I'm so jealous of her. Interesting. I don't want to die at the hands of those monsters until I avenge Alfred. Mrs. Hinkle transferred me here from the obstacle detection terminal so that I could follow the lead of Wen Mingdi, head of the Curio Collection Squad, to toughen myself up on the front line. But as soon as I came here, I encountered a problem about reactivating the space anchor over there. The solution is just a few steps away. It may look like a few steps, but I can't do it, even if I muster all my courage. Well, actually, the activation itself isn't the difficult part. You just need to get close enough to the space anchor, and the biological polarity of your body will be enough to activate it. The real challenge is all the monsters along the way. Back when I was working at the obstacle detection terminal, there were nothing but distant shadows that I could just brush aside. Then the invasion happened, and when I learned that they got Alfred, my heart began to fill up with hatred. But when I became a member of the Curio Collection Squad and met them face to face, all I felt was fear. At that moment, Alfred's fading eyes flashed in my head. I felt short of breath, with cold sweat all over my body and my legs trembling. What a loser, right? I just couldn't find the courage to go through with it and activate the space anchor. And it has been like this for several days. So, Leffy, do you think you can... Let's go together. No, I can't. I'll just get in the way. Please activate the space anchor. I'm counting on you. Oh. Open sesame. You like the model? Nice, thank you. No, I didn't make it myself. I unfortunately do not have an artistic bone in my body. Opening the hatch is forbidden. Okay.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Ooh, hello, that's a big boy.
Merely another.
This is where it ends.
Land forward!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Boom.
Tempered 1,000 times.
Still waters of oblivion.
Retake.
And you're dead. And you're dead. Boom. Nice. This special access card is vaguely distinguishable from the others. The corners are chipped and the writings are worn out. It's unclear if it works. When the light is at a certain angle, the words something can vaguely be seen printed on the card. Is it the room to the side? Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Light cone.
Material.
Oh, there's a chest right here. How did I just walk past that? How
right,
on earth did I just walk
yours.
straight past that? What are you? A very ordinary little robot providing very ordinary life services aboard the space station. You notice a button sticking out of the robot, looking like it might be a power button. You force a shutdown. It's been on standby for some time. You push the power button, sending the little robot into sleep mode. You just saved a teensy bit of power for the space station. It's not much, but it's still enough to make you puff your chest out in pride. Sure, great. Initiating authentication. Damn it, was that not the card? Triple authentication verification card. Tier 1 certification? Oh, I see. It's telling you where the other cards are. Okay, well, we'll run into them at some point, probably. Yoink. Links, how much for a can of sardines? I'm hungry. Bro, they look terrible. Left. The hunt. The hunt on the left, harmony on the right, and erudition in the heart. What are you doing? Hey, you're back already. So soon. I've only recited this morale chant 167 times. 6-7! Before you say anything, please allow me to finish reciting it. Otherwise, I'll feel very uncomfortable. I understand. Thank you. You're very kind. The hunt on the left, harmony on the right, erudition in the heart, and preservation on the chest. Phew. Okay. Well done, Abraham. Now let's get back to business. I see that the space anchor over there has been reactivated. Actually, when I was reciting the chant, I figured it all out. Since you've helped me complete my task already, I can now continue to stay on the team, and I will eventually hunt down the monster that killed Alfred and avenge him. I will prove to you that I have the courage to take that step before the long night of death. I hope this is not our last encounter. Farewell, Leffy. Lovely. Go to the storage zone and learn about the revival declared by the researchers. What is this? Battle of intellects is a source of pride. Physical exertion brings shame. It's complete nonsense. So physical labor doesn't count as work now? Today I'm going to show them all what the real work is about. Hear, hear. All staff present, attention please. Herta Space Station is undergoing a difficult period of revival. In the battle with the Legion, some of our colleagues were slaughtered by monsters and their cold bodies were thrown into the silent space. The cyber attack has erased years of research efforts. The damaged curios are slowly disintegrating in a weightless environment. Everything within sight has been turned into a wasteland, and monsters are still roaming around our cabins. No matter how many dazzling achievements you have made on your own, we can no longer afford to live like hermits. We need to mobilize every member of our staff, put down our inherent prejudices, and work together to recover the lost curios and repair the damaged cabins. So lame. Silence! If any staff member feels unhappy with this, please air your grievances to me face to face. If you don't mind, I don't want to hear any more complaints about physical labor, nor do I want to see anyone putting off work. If you're interested in curio recovery, please report to the Curio Collection Squad under Mr. Wen Mingdi in the base zone as soon as possible. Those who are interested in repair work, come to me now to learn the process. Does everyone have to participate? Every staff member must take responsibility sooner or later. The space station is now in dire need of restoration. I believe we can use everyone's help. I remember you. You're the young lady who helped out in the master control zone. Great, I have a special task for you. 45 meters out the door from where we are now, there is a major road defect. I've checked and the small ordnance depot on the other side of the defect is swarming with monsters. I'm afraid ordinary staff won't be able to deal with this. Looks like I'm the only one. Yes, make sure to repair the road and eliminate the monsters at the end of it. I have many other matters to attend to. Please report back to me when you finish the task. Sorry, the road? Oh, wrong button. So over here. This road? Can I walk on this? Unearthly marvel is made from special optical materials. When put in direct contact with life forms, the touched blocks will be illuminated, light up all the blocks to turn them into a physical path. Certain blocks can be used to teleport. Okay. So, I mean, you're just doing that. Right. Not the most complicated thing.
All right, it's yours.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
What is that? An incomplete automatic transcript. A series of noises seemingly indicating an electrical malfunction. 024, I told you during the last experiment that this device is problematic. 289, stop speaking to me like you're my superior. We're both only entry-level researchers. If you really want to be at the same level as me, you wouldn't place your left hand 3 centimeters from the keyboard. Just so you know, our standard safe operating distance allows only as close as 10 centimeters. Having lived to this age, you must have lived on a planet with a high level of civilization. Now I understand your insolence and forgetfulness. We have vastly different backgrounds after all. 24, pass me a pair of tweezers. This looks like a strand of hair. Sound of footfalls and tools clanging. Hold the tweezers and don't get your fingers pricked, Cinderella. Our experiment this time should yield results. The strand of hair is a beautiful auburn. Just so you know, Cinderella pricked her finger on a spindle of a spinning wheel. 289's Fairy Tale 101 is in session, starring an orangutan with auburn hair. It may have used this typewriter during its lifetime and may have written countless touching fairy tales. Heavy thud. 24, if you don't plan on helping, zip it and don't make noise. Noise? You mean your just so you know lectures? A crisper knocking sound and the wall seems to crumble. 24, this is my last warning. Heed it, or I will file a report on how much noise you've been making today, just so they know. 289, stop pretending like you're an expert and trying to put the blame on me. All these noises come from you. That's funny. I don't have the capacity to join your infantile blame game. You might as well say the Antimatter Legion invaded the space station. Aha! I've wanted to experience that for so long now. Then I could join the Legion and spear a hole in your stomach. 24, if it wasn't for your low intelligence, I would have suspected the last few false positive invasion records on the obstacle detection terminal is your work. Metallic clangs getting louder. Looks like you do have some capacity for action. Be honest, 24, where did you get the dagger from? You didn't steal it from the storage, did you? There's 289. This dagger is not mine. Help! The can of sardines is good, I promise. I don't believe you. I think you may be telling a porky pie there. A porktacular pie. A pie.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Of pork. The strange voice is saying something over and over. You trace it back to the source and listen carefully. This voice seems to contain some kind of poignant meaning, but all you can do is make out the word king. Are there tools aboard the space station to translate it? You notice a yellowed note that reads, "Can anyone understand what it is saying? My authorization isn't high enough, so I can't borrow the unbearable weight." Hand them in. Young lady, you're back. Let me concentrate and inspect your work. There is a 0.5 millisecond time delay between the sound reaching both ears, which indicates that the source is in the 3 or 9 o'clock position. The sound is much louder in the left ear, which confirms the 9 o'clock position. That means the monsters in the 3 o'clock position have been eliminated. Good job. Why don't you just take a look? You have a point. I should also reflect on whether I, like so many others, have fallen into the trap of over-reliance on erudition and disregarding the much simpler and perhaps more effective methods. In short, thank you for your contribution to Herta Space Station. This is the reward I managed to secure for you from lead researcher Asta. Please take it. Thank you. Back when I was an unknown researcher, I was told by the first group of people who worked on the construction of Herta Space Station that this universe is never friendly. Rather, it is vast and dark. In this vast universe, there are countless pairs of eyes staring at the space station with various intentions. Some covet its curios, while others envy its neutrality and freedom. Others despise it or see it as a chess piece that can be destroyed and trampled on at will. Perhaps we researchers are the only ones who understand the joy, sadness, epiphany, and companionship that it has brought us. Which is why it is up to us to give everything we have to protect it. Clap. Right, where's this guy at?
This haven of memories.
Oh, it's the shop guy.
Only Hertarium are accepted for payments.
The Majestic Legion, the Chaos in Herta, the Curio Cabinet. We can never seem to get a break from it all. Time to bid farewell to research and retire to a quiet, leisurely life. Happy and free. Ah, I see you're a lady of culture as well. You've also come out here to unwind and even picked the same spot as me. It's not often you get the chance to waste time like this. Enjoy it while you can. If not for all the turmoil going on, I would still be locked up in the cabin doing their so-called research. I've already made it this far, and with a full head of hair at that. No need to worry about other people living better than you. The worst that can happen is we all perish together. Look at it this way. Even if there's a neutrino burst that heralds destruction, it's still worth it to see such a beautiful sight. I'm so happy now to be able to freely waste my own life. Just so happy. Well, I'm off then. Wait a second, you've already shared some of my joy. Shouldn't you return the favor? I happen to have a job on my hands that you could help out with. We in the Department of Implement Arts have received orders to take stock of the various losses of the space station. That includes evaluating areas like the railway platform. All assets damaged by the Legion in the area, whether mobile or immobile, must be photographed and reported to the IPC. My hands are full already, so why don't you lend me one? Don't worry, there'll be something in it for you too. Maybe you can do some stargazing in the meantime. Smart mouth you've got there. You just worry about getting those photos. I'll be waiting for you here, humming some tunes. The cosmos is indeed a sight to behold. Okay. Bomb, bomb.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
Is that? I think that's a main story thing. Click to enter the photographic recognition mode. If there are identifier objects nearby, the button will begin to flash. The view can be moved and rotated. A target with a ring mark is detected. Hold still. Yep. Okay. Hey, Max, I'm doing good. Thanks. How are you?
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
No, it's accidentally. No, it sucked me into main story. No. I'm Alt F4ing. I'm Alt F4ing. I don't want to be sucked into fucking a different main story. Hopefully if I go back in, it will throw me back so that I haven't gone in there. Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying that my side quest takes place right next to a main story cutscene that activates just by you walking near it, not by you actually clicking on anything. Is it going to let me out? Please let me out. Please let me out. Please throw me back to the previous... Fuck! Oh, this is so annoying.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you.
You're so anxious for tomorrow? Why is that, Max? I guess we got to click through this, and we'll just have to remember it for when we get to the actual thing.
My senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood
Such a
into my
bad
brain
experience that they
helps
force
me
you to do
understand
things
your
out of
construction
order
as
like
a
this.
living organism.
Like, why is this future quest not locked behind doing the other quests that came before it? Just don't unlock this quest, and therefore don't have this cutscene suck you in because it doesn't exist, because it's not unlocked, until you have done the quests that lead up to it. Like, it's such a fucking basic storytelling thing. You're not supposed to read chapter 10 before you've read chapter 2, you know? So why are they unlocking all of these chapters and being like, hey, do them all in the wrong order? So stupid.
Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens.
We finally meet. I don't know who you see. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. They're talking about, like, we finally meet, like this is something that's been built up to, but I haven't had the build up because it's fucking like multiple story chapters ahead. Oh, it's so stupid.
Yes, I'm happy to meet you too. We've met before in the simulated universe.
No, we haven't. You have your final writing exam, the most difficult one. You hope you'll be able to get through it. I'm sure you will, dude. I'm sure you will smash it. Good luck with that.
I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
Nom. You'll eat the paper if it's too difficult.
Remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too.
You ate Ruan May's snack. Euphemism.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Nope, because we have not fucking talked about it, because we're doing this out of order for some godforsaken reason. Only that it's about biology.
No, my research area is short stories about toilets.
What?
What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
What did you do to me? What did you feed me?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here.
Okay.
Just like in the no man's
It's let me
land
out.
I've entered to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult, but it was touching and enthralling as well. From then on, whenever I come across a familiar scene,
I guess I should let her keep
I
talking
find myself
in
pausing
case
to
she
take it all
doesn't say
in.
it. I guess she probably won't repeat it, so... Okay, we're done. We're done. Get me out of here.
This haven of memory. Every touch.
Oh, I find that so
Ethereum are
frustrating.
Accepted for payments. No other currency is accepted.
Back already? You're fast. Here, I have plenty of blank space in this ledger. Let's see what you managed to capture. The Astral Express. Well, strictly speaking, the Express isn't part of the space station. Hey, you're one of the Express folk, right? I'll do you a favor and add its damages to the books. Hey, Isabella. The Broken Robot. A streamlined body, a silver-white metallic luster. Is this the robot that Asta ordered? I have to admit, she has great taste. Are these enough? More or less. I've put it all in the ledger. You can take a look now. Reject Silence. Asset category Curio Collection. A tiny orchestra set that automatically plays some not too bad exotic music when the ambient noise is at 0 decibels. If the surrounding is louder than 0, the set will remain silent. Damage details functions the exact opposite way as it claims to be. The noisier the surrounding, the louder it becomes. 118k. Dark matches. There's nothing special about these matches designed to be used in dim environments. If you stare at them long enough, you may even find them pitiable. When placed in bright areas, transparent and odorless aerosols in dark green can be spotted floating near their heads, which are safe to be touched by hand. Igniting the matches will drive away light and usher in darkness. Unexpectedly, monsters from the Legion found them particularly interesting and stole them all. 32,000 credits. The Interdimensional Bed. Situated in the Herta Department of Implement Arts, this bed lies in the middle of scented lime green vines. Those sleeping in its fragrance will in their dreams cross the boundary between dimensions and travel among the stars. A number of vines were burnt down. Please replace them by collecting new ones and deliver through interastral shipment. 97,000. Railway platform. Platform used to host guests of the space station and park spacecrafts. Truss structure deformation need concrete. 5.7 million credits. Astral Express. Spacecraft parked at the space station platform. Should the craft be damaged, Herta Space Station bears minimum liability. Multiple scratches on coaches, damaged paintwork, high energy cost against mileage, odor from monsters, delayed schedule, opportunity cost, extraordinary wear and tear, psychological damage, 990,000 credits. And the Shiki Megascope. Megascope used to observe the Aquila constellation. With the piece broken, you'll have to make do with the naked eye. 48,000. Are you done yet? Don't just nose around. There are only a few lines that concern you, and if there's nothing wrong, I'll take the photos. Tell me about the Megascope. Yes, even though it only got bumped slightly in the corner, it still counts as damage. In any case, IPC will reimburse us for everything, so there's no need to be coy about it. With the thousands of things listed here, who's going to know the difference unless they check every one? Okay, I'll sort out the ledger for submission later. You should go get some rest. We got... Ah, that's ticked off. Nice. Hey, thank you, Isabella. Appreciate it. Rocky. Lay, are you alright? Why don't you text back? Who's Lay? Oh, sorry, but whoever is reading this, please tell Lay when you meet her that Rocky will be waiting for her at the space station. So, who's Lay? To the Faint Star. Accepted mission. It's not scary to know there are people better than you. What's scary is that they even work harder than you. Youngster, how can you even sleep at night while knowing that other people are doing so much better than you? The world has no magical conch shells, nor does it rain credits. You are not the chosen one, so if you want something, work hard for it. Are you related to the magic conch? This is a kind reminder from the security center. Please stay alert to anonymous messages sent from unknown sources and exercise extreme caution when reading any such information, as it may be fraudulent. If you need help, don't hesitate to reach out to the space station security department. Please don't reply. Oh, I am definitely replying. Sensitive beings. I met a mysterious big fellow and I just ran for my life. I was just developing the photo of our research group from a few days ago. Everyone come and have a look. I think something is in this photo. I was maintaining lab equipment routinely a few nights ago, but I walked into the scene of an assembly of strange creatures. Another side mission. Reports from the curio collection squad on the front line state that a type of curio called a xenohydro has been spotted in the space station. Mingdi hereby issues a wanted notice to all Herta researchers and partners. If you have any information regarding the Xenohydro, please immediately come forward and report it in the reception hall. A sizable bounty is an offer. Which character's my favorite so far in HSR? Probably March. I do love March quite a bit so far. What's a Xenohydro? A massive influx of information is coming in all at once, and yet not even a single relevant clue has been found to lead to anything. Patience, everyone. Listen to me. Carry on with your search, and go to the reception hall if you have something to discuss. Madame Herta's Herita Club. I knew she was dodgy. Explain. Think long and hard about it. With a space station this large, how much profit can one squeeze out? This is not something to joke about. She's Madame Herta's student. What about it? So we're not allowed to talk about her because she's Herta's student? There's a lot of juicy stuff about her. Explain. It's a bit inconvenient right now. Inconvenient my foot. They're talking about Astra, I think. Care to give me a recap? Figure it out yourself. Stop interrupting. Spill it. Nah, forget it. Stop baiting us. This is an anonymous chat room, so no need to beat around the bush. Just spill it out already. It's not like you guys don't already know. Get to the point. You know, that whole embezzling thing? Did you see that huge pile of parcels at the reception hall? All of them are addressed to our young lead researcher. Goodness gracious, so this is where all the money has gone this whole time. No wonder the budget's been so tight. Just hold your horses. Let's not rush to throw accusations around yet. We can't just rely on our words. Where's the evidence? Evidence? Did you see the huge pile of parcels at the reception hall? All of them are addressed to our young lead researcher. And she bought them in her own name? How else? If she bought them under the space station's name, she'd have to declare it on the record. Surely our lead researcher is not that careless. Maybe she paid for them herself? Other than Madame Herta, who on earth can afford those things with their own money? You guys know that Arlen from security department? I saw him acting all weird and suspicious at the front desk. If it weren't for the guilty look on his face, I could never have noticed. Since you brought it up, I may have also seen Arlen acting weird when receiving some packages. I told you so. Now it all adds up. Astra is stuffing her own pockets? In cahoots to secretively enrich themselves? I doubt that somehow. Richard Know-It-All said it, not me. I was waiting a good part of the day for some juicy gossip. Is that it? Exactly. When it's all said and done, there isn't any hard proof. But you said it yourself that Arlen was acting suspicious. That's all I said. I'm actually covertly investigating the source of her assets, but it isn't time to reveal everything yet. Just you wait. Within days, there will be a major story in the space station. That had better be the case. Nice. And there is the first of the space station companion missions. If we go ahead and travel back to the Express, is it going to text me with some more?
So strange. Seems like Asta and Arlen are in trouble.
No more texts. Okay.
Still, it
Hey,
all sounds
Paragon.
like hearsay to me. Better keep them in the dark for now. Miklos
Yeah, when
seems to be on good
they said
terms
that, I
with the
was
folks
like,
on the
that's probably a
space
bot,
station.
isn't it?
Maybe I should tell her first.
The rage-baiting punching ball girl. True, she's hilarious, but it's thanks to the fact we are always together with her. Yeah, obviously, any character that gets tons of screen time is going to be much easier to connect with and feel like they're your favorite over ones that you don't spend much time with. Okay, so that is now there. Boop-a-doo. And we got a bunch of these. We have so many side quests already. Not sure when the fuck we'll ever get to those, but not imminently. The companion missions obviously take priority, and Lord knows we'll have plenty of those. But I guess they stopped doing them eventually, same as Woowa did. Woowa did the companion stories for up until like 2.3 was the final companion story they did. Then they stopped doing them. So I'm guessing that'll be a similar sort of thing in the mid 2 point whatever patches that they probably stopped doing the companion missions here as well. Seems like it's a common thing across all gacha apparently. So you just won 50-50 on Lucy, so you got S3 Lucy. Damn, in 205 polls, very nice. S3 is gonna be doing you well, I'm sure. Your favorite character got no respect and they really gave her so little screen time? Oh, that's a shame. I'm guessing it's not someone I've met yet, so once we get to whoever it is, let me know. Or, well, let me know after we've finished their section, I guess, because I wouldn't want to know ahead of time that they don't get any screen time. Okay, cool. I think that is where we will wrap it for today. Sorry, I know you've just joined Paragon, but I think that is about where we are going to end. What have we got here? Complete the companion mission, Really Affectionate. Boop-a-doo. Grab those. How much Trailblaze power do we have at the moment? And just quickly grab stuff we need for you. 235, basically a full day's worth. Boo, 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 boo. Thank you, Rebus.
Destined for oblivion.
Boom! Arthur and I. Fight to the death.
The stream helped you be a little less anxious about tomorrow. Nice, I'm glad to hear. But yeah, try not to worry. I'm sure it'll go well. I was definitely a worrier about exams and stuff when I was in school, but it never was as bad as I was worrying that it would be, you know. So I'd always make it seem like it was going to be terrible in my head, and then it was actually fine. So I'm sure it'll be a similar situation for you.
Beasts slaughter each other. Arthur and I.
He's really cool, this guy. This support guy.
Fight to the death.
Still waters of oblivion.
Arthur and I.
So far, how would you compare Woowa and HSR? I mean, it's very hard to compare because I've played so little of HSR so far compared to Woowa, and they're totally different genres and everything. Turn-based versus open world, action combat, you know, they're very different. I will say that the Star Rail 1.0 experience, I think, is stronger for story-wise, because Woowa's 1.0 was just like, it was pretty messy, because they rewrote it like very close to launch. They just rewrote the whole thing, and so there was like a bunch of characters turning up that you were supposed to have met already that you hadn't because they'd written them out, and there's just a lot of weirdness in Woowa 1.0. So story-wise, I think Star Rail 1.0 definitely clears, but can't really talk too much else about it aside from that, because
I weep for the
Just haven't played enough to be able to compare
It too shall fall.
many things, I guess, so far.
Destined for oblivion.
Blade eternal. Beast.
I love his finger snap, bro. It's just so... It's like absolute aura when he just fucking lifts his arm up and just does that.
Still waters of oblivion.
Fight to the death.
I weep for the departed.
Prepare your seatbelt. It's going to be 10 times better in the future. Nice. Well, I look forward to it.
Eye for an eye.
For sure.
Fight to the death. I see through you.
Destined for oblivion.
Beasts slaughter each other. Eye for an eye.
I weep for the departed.
Will Blade ever get off 1 HP?
It too shall fall.
Fight to the death.
Oh, you love this aura farming finger snaps? Is that something there? They've got prior on.
Fight to the death.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Shing, shing, shing.
It too shall fall.
Will Blade ever get his ult? There it is.
Serve as the tempering fire.
So cool. I love that ult.
Still waters of oblivion.
You will serve as the tempering fire. Beasts slaughter each other.
You're excited for the new characters that were just revealed in Woo? Did you watch my video on it, Max, or you just saw it elsewhere? Because I put up a video yesterday reacting to all the new character teasers and everything. And they do be looking good. Nice, there we go. There's my stamina spent. Lovely. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Hey, Trailblaze 45. Hail yeah. Bonk. Bonk. And then let's level up. Traces we have from that. What do we want? We want... This is the one that gives the shield, right? So yeah, we want that for the biggest shield. And then that's just damage. That is damage reduction, yes. I guess we probably have enough to do the multi-six, really. Oh no, never mind. We don't. I'll save these for now. I can just farm those up tomorrow. We do have enough to do that though. Yay, nice. Lovely. I need to do my what's it called, Echo of War thingy for that. But it's not that big a thing. It's just an HP restore, which health doesn't get damaged that much when we have their shields anyway. So it's not the end of the world that I have not got that yet. But I will do so. Oh, we've got an Eidolon for you as well. Lovely. When the Trailblazer uses their basic attack, additionally deals fire damage equal to 25% of their defense. When they use their enhanced basic, additionally deals fire damage equal to 50% of their defense.
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
Nice. Not surprised the last one is your favorite. They know their audience. Yes. Do I still play Neverness to Everness? I haven't. I've been keeping up with it daily, but it's been like a few weeks since 1.1 came out, and I have not got around to playing it. And I'm just like, I'm not really feeling much desire to. I'm not sure if I'm going to drop it. I feel like silly in a way dropping it because I had such insane luck on the banners. So it feels like, you know, I got so lucky with banners in NTE that maybe I should keep playing it because of how lucky it is. But that's like a sunk cost fallacy thing. So I don't know. I'm just not like, I'm not feeling a draw to do it. I am actively looking forward to playing Star Rail and Wuthering Waves, but I don't know. When I'm scheduling my streams for the week, I'm like, do I want to do 1.1 this week? And I'm always just like, no, I'd rather do more Star Rail or more Wuthering Waves. So I don't know. I guess if I haven't played 1.1 by the time 1.2 comes out, then I guess that's essentially dropped. But I am still currently keeping up to date with the dailies on it. Because I don't know. I haven't like done a firm decision on if I'm going to drop that, but yeah, it's just not. It's definitely not as appealing as Wuthering Waves and Star Rail is. Just few too many issues with it, and Obviously, the heavy AI use and stuff isn't great. I'm not like gonna drop it specifically because of the AI use, but I do. It is like obviously a negative against it, and the combat just doesn't feel anywhere. Is for an open world combat system. When I'm comparing it against Woowa's combat system, you know, it just doesn't hold up anywhere close to as good as Woowa's. Woowa's is fucking so fluid and good feeling and everything, and then NTE is just really kind of clunky and meh. So really the only thing that would be coming back for is like to see what's happening with the story and the characters, because the combat's kind of whatever, and the world is, yeah, it's all right, the world, but it's just like one city, so it sort of gets a bit old. I don't know. I have not fully decided if I'll drop it yet. It just is a shame because, yeah, I did get so lucky on that game, but if I'm not like feeling excited to play it, then what's the point, I guess. So we'll see. But yeah, not this week at least. I have scheduled this week's stream, so we've got what we did today, obviously, and then Thursday is going to be 1.1 on Star Rail. Then Saturday we are going to be doing the 3.4 segue in Wuthering Waves, and also my polls for Lucy and Rebecca and Lucilla. That'll be on Saturday, and then Sunday we will be doing 1.2 main story in Star Rail. So that should be good. The next big main story chapter. So yeah, that is the plan for the week. When you first started, we were just felt like free near automata. Is it automata or automata? How do you pronounce that? I think I swapped between saying automata or automata, where you put the emphasis. Yeah, it feels so good to play. I really love how Wuthering Waves feels. So it's a hard bar for any other game to reach, really. Nice. Be prepared for ZZZ gameplay. It's the best action combat. I mean, it's gonna be really tough for it to be as good as Wuthering Waves. So we will see. You sacrificed NTE for P5X. Right. I saw they announced Hatsune Miku is going to be the next playable character in P5X. So that's interesting. Just a random. I know she's been in some like dancing game, Persona dancing game or something previously, so it's not like completely out of nowhere, but it's fairly out of nowhere that they are announcing Hatsune Miku in Persona 5X. That's quite funny. Right, was that everything for today? I think so. That's just event stuff. Don't need to deal with that yet. Yeah, okay. I reckon that is where we will leave it for today then. So, yes, next stream will be on Thursday. We will be heading into 1.1 content. 1.1 is the only patch this game has ever had that did not have any main story in it. So we will be going straight into the companion missions for 1.1 and the events if we've got time, and just check that stuff out. And then Sunday will be the next HSR stream after that, which is the next main story. So looking forward to that. And then Saturday, Wuthering Waves story, new story, and the big poll session if you are interested in that as well. So I will bid you adieu for today. Thank you all for coming out. It has been a very good time. Really enjoyed wrapping up those companion quests in Belobog, and looking forward to more. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.